stand, the rest just cry. The truth is hard, the road is rough. If you can't keep up, well, it sucks to suck. Engines roar, the lights go green. Metal beasts on gasoline. Pedal down, no turning back. Feel the thunder on the track. Chrome and steel, the battle calls. Through the smoke, we stand tall. Rivals crushed, we leave in dust. Speed is our only trust. You think you're fast, you think you're tough, but on this track it sucks to suck. Born to race, born to fight. Push the limit, own the night. Feel the fire, hear the sound. Burning rubber on the ground. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. Feel the rush, adrenaline. Victory in our skin, tighten the grip. Hold the line, defeat's the word we leave behind. Danger right with every turn, in every crash, a lesson learned. The roar of engines, scream of tires, feeds the need, ignites the fire. You thought you had the skills to win, but the checkered flag is where it begins. Born to race, born to fight. Push the limit, own the night. Feel the fire, hear the sound. Burning rubber on the ground. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. On the edge of speed, we drive the line. Leave them broken at the finish sign. Glory waits for those who dare. In the heat of battle, we're prepared. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. On the end, it sucks. Clears and engines die. The victors stand, the rest just cry. The truth is hard, the road is rough. If you can't keep up, well, it sucks to suck. Engines roar, the lights go green. Metal beasts on gasoline. Pedal down, no turning back. Feel the thunder on the track. Chrome and steel, the battle calls. Through the smoke, we stand tall. Rivals crushed, we leave in dust. Speed is our only trust. You think you're fast, you think you're tough, drive the line, leave them broken at the finish sign. Glory waits for those who dare. In the heat of battle, we're prepared. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. On the end, it sucks. Clears and engines die. The victors stand, the rest just cry. The truth is hard, the road is rough. If you can't keep up, well, it sucks to suck.
Good evening and welcome everyone to the King of Core playoffs. We have the GR86 at the Charlotte Motor Speedway Roval. My name's John and we got Jimmy up here in the booth tonight as the quote-unquote cream of the crop of Core. We're going to try to see who's best on road and oval tonight.
Yeah, definitely going to be an interesting one here, John. As they tackle the Charlotte Motor Speedway and the what they call it, the Roval. So nice and cool and no rain. So should be pretty interesting to see these GR86 get around here. Looks like we have about 16 drivers on the docket right now. I think 13 have put times in so far.
I just saw Kevin Foster's paint job. It's Hello Kitty.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Sounds like something Kevin would definitely sport out there. Always a fan favorite out there. So if you're joining us here live on CRN, appreciate you stopping by. As some of these drivers are just kind of running down to the end of the year, do this another King of Core. We like to see who's, cream of the crop and just to have some fun letting the hair down and getting out here and doing some laps on some random car combo tracks that we used to do on Sunday nights with the Core Premier Series. Obviously, the Core Premier Series is on a small hiatus until we get enough people back in the mood for the challenge of the multiple different tracks and cars. And maybe we can get that thing going again on Sunday nights. But right now, that's taken up by I believe some upcoming mini stock series coming up.
I thought the mini stocks were Monday nights.
Is that Monday? What's Sunday?
You're going to make me look.
Oh,
Okay.
well,
Let's see.
it's been the holidays. I've been all over the place.
Let's see. The mini stocks start on 1/6, which is...
Yep. That would be a Monday.
Yeah.
So Sunday's still open. So you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah. So we'll have GT4 and mini stock on Monday. Xfinity will be Tuesday. That's you and Carl broadcasting that. Wednesday, I believe, is the LMP2s. Thursday, I'll do the GT series, and that is it. No Friday, Saturday, or Sundays other than some of your other commitments. But let's pull the grid up here real quick. Looking like Aaron Smith and the Yellow Banana taking pole with a 131.028. Jonathan Schwartz coming over from GT Series, just about a 10th behind. Christopher Hamilton, nice to see him back. A little bit further back, Dave Tilford putting in a respectable performance there. And who else do we have here? Justin Kirby in 5th, Ricky Renner in 6th, Braden Carlson in 7th, Carl Handwork down in 8th. Man, Carl's getting rusty on this road stuff.
Definitely a bit challenging as you get up here in the booth, you get comfy in our warm seats. We're not down there with the traffic, but Carl's gonna rough it out here tonight, see if he can be that King of Core out there. But we need to follow up with the rest of this lineup.
Yeah.
We'll get Kelly Pointer and P number 9, John Crane in 10th, Nathan Nickerson there in 11th, Matt Crockett in 12th, Joe Thomas in 13th, Brandon in 14th, Kevin Foster's in 15th, and Dan Phelps will round out our 16-car field here for this Charlotte Roval. And I believe, let's see, the drivers will be out here for, I know there's a time limit.
Oh, this is a 30 lap
30-minute race.
30-minute
race.
Yeah, this one's 30 minutes.
Yep. So we'll do this here, and then we will head over to an oval track, as I believe, and that's going to be at. Doo-doo-doo. I know. Sorry, I'm just not prepared tonight, but I'm here to have fun, like everybody else, but in the booth. And it looks like they will be at Phoenix for a 40-lap feature
And the street
in
stock.
the street stock cars. So that's going to be an interesting one.
Looks like Braden running a Bucky's livery there. Handwork and the team handwork. There's your old driver's cut paint job.
Yeah, another series or another race, series of races that will be coming up. We'll be putting together as there will be team captains, and we'll get a few drivers out there to run a bunch of different races, oval and road, and I believe dirt and dirt oval. So we'll get a little bit of competition out there between some teams within core. And we'll get out there, and I'm sure that I don't know when that's coming up. I know that's coming up here shortly too. So we're winding down the season here. If I want to be surprised if it's this week.
Yeah, I'll have to look at the special events calendar for us here. It's weird to think, a few years ago having all this was just something we wouldn't have done.
There it is, 6.
I've got a starter cam here somewhere. Here we go. Oh, well, they're not nearly as far along as I thought. They're just onto the
they're
back
still-
straight.
Yeah, just on this back stretch. We're coming around turn number 9 now. Still got to head down that nice little back stretch there. We'll head down to a small bust up and then work their way around another part of an oval into the treacherous chicane before the turn 1.
Yeah, so with the GRs having the new tire update, apparently they're finally somewhat drivable and don't do silly things nearly as much.
Definitely need to get out there and try that out myself, because I usually despise these cars, and I don't know why. Maybe just because the handling was so bad.
Yeah, it was you would hit a curb randomly, and then it would be like, you know what? Never mind, you're flipped over upside down all of a sudden. Yeah, I think I told Carl one time, pogo stick suspension. But as they're making their way around the oval turn here, at a leisurely, what are they doing right now? Let's see. Pull up the dashboard here real quick. 45 miles an hour. Well, we watch Barney wave the flag here.
Green flag, green flag.
And as per normal, Barney's sleeping a little bit. It's like everybody's making it through there into turn 1 here. Like Hamilton getting a nice little launch in there.
Yeah, I think some of these
Wow.
drivers did run the 86 a little bit within core. So it's not an unfamiliar car for some of these drivers, I think.
I always forget at night how dark the infield of Charlotte is if you don't have all the cars right there. Going through here into turn 6 and 7. And making the exit here onto the Roval. Through NASCAR's 1 and 2 here. Take a look at all the shots we have available. This is the that's 1 and 2. So here's the back chicane. Chris is tucked right up under the back of Aaron. Little blink there.
Yeah, did you catch the
Oh!
Nathan Nickerson incident?
We can look at
Carl.
that.
And
Where
Carl
is
just
that?
had an oopsie
Yeah.
here.
Let's see, and then we got 3 and 4. They're going through there. And then we'll have the final chicane as they're coming around here. Yeah, I'm trying to see if we got, yep, I've got that pulled up. Ooh. Alright, go back here. Let's check out the incident with Nathan Nickerson here. Scooby-Doo getting it. Oh, listen. Scary. I was thinking someone else. Looks like it for a second. Oh,
Yeah, just a good old plain green and blue paint scheme, but just kind of going into the corner hot. Gets into the rear end of the Bucky's machine, ends up self-spinning there. Everybody did a really good job of avoiding, so not much damage done there, just some time loss. And then if you want to pull up Carl's
yep.
little incident there, you can kind of see what
Yep.
happened to Carl.
Little,
He lost
little
some
too
time
much
as well.
curb there for Carl. And doing the correct rejoin, turning back away from the racing line. So, good job to Carl for that. Let's go back live here. And it looks like Aaron Smith, a little bit of a gap there over Christopher Hamilton. Jonathan trailing there about, let's see. We don't want the gap. We want the interval. Where?
Yeah, some of these drivers partook or decided to join the little 4-hour of Fuji, or not Fuji, Virginia this weekend, as they had a production card challenge. So the GR86s were in that mix, but along with the Clio, the Mazda MX-5, and the new BMW M2. So it's a lot of fun to watch on watch some of the streamers stream it. I just didn't quite have the time block to run it myself, and definitely not enough practice at VIR to think about even running for 4 hours. But that could keep some people a little warm, and maybe if they ran the 86 for some like practice with traffic or not. But yeah, doing a good job right now. Aaron Smith out front of Christopher Hamilton, only by that 0.25 seconds. Not very far behind though. It is going to be that Jonathan Schwartz sitting back there in P number 3 and 199. Ricky Renner doing a pretty good job back there as well. Not too far back as well. So a lot of guys keeping it close. Justin Kirby for your top 5. Then you have Dave Tilford, Brandon Carlson, John Crane, Kelly Pointer, and Matt Crockett for your top 10.
It looks like Nathan is trying to make his way back up the field after his spin. Same with Carl here, about to be making a move here on. Looks like he just got around Kevin Foster and trying to hunt down Matt Crockett there now.
Yeah, it gets a little frustrating, and you see Carl had that exit from that one bus stop there, and ended up sending the car around. So obviously, there's a lot of time to make up to try to get back up to the field, and with some of the drivers up front, Aaron Smith always a heavy hitter when it comes to road. Christopher Hamilton. So I gotta get for reading too many names at
Hamilton
once.
giving Aaron all of the bumper on that little push there.
And Jonathan Schwartz up there. So those drivers are usually typically fast, and it's hard for them. Hopefully, they would need to make a mistake in order for Carl to make up some big time on them. But Kevin Foster tucking in behind Carl, and hopefully get a little bit of draft going, catch up to those drivers up in front of them as Carl Handwerk works on closing the gap there on Matt Crockett and John Crane.
Aaron running a little wide there. Looks like might be feeling a little bit of pressure out of Chris and John there. Definitely unusual for Aaron. But I'm sure with the draft here on the oval, it's going to be hard to break that toe.
Yeah, it's one thing with these 86s, draft does matter. And, with the competition as tough as it can be here with some of these drivers, they just have to wait for that driver to make a mistake. And, Aaron doesn't make many. So, neither does Chris.
He does not.
So you really have to be on it. And Chris is comfortable with these production type cars, and he does prefer. I think he prefers them over a lot of the other ones. Definitely a big advocate for the MX-5. But definitely doing a great job here. I heard him early talking. We were talking down there in the lobby there in the Discord, and he was saying something that he was really slow. And I told him, I was like, yeah, just a matter. Usually when Chris complains, he's up front towards the end. So here he is in P number 2, not just right on the heels of Aaron Smith. Just needs that opportunity, but plenty of time remaining as we're only 6 minutes in of the 30 minutes.
Yeah, Chris is famous for going, I just bought the track, being around 10th and qualifying, and 5 laps later he's challenging for the lead. Yeah. How many times have we seen that play out?
Some people have the natural talent for certain vehicles to really be able to just read how the car is going to handle and get it around. I know Chris is big on immersion, so seating position and you know, if it's a H shifter that you needed for the car, you know, he's got it all hooked up. So, but Chris, like I said, Chris
no.
doing a fantastic job, but living up to his name right now, bridesmaid.
Yeah, Chris will definitely. He'll even go swap the side the shifters on to be correct when you put them in the supercar. So
Yeah, that's a lot of dedication when it comes to some of that stuff. I mean, I should
My
like when I jump from like
immersion.
LMP2 to GT3, it should be changing my brake pedals out because they're all not brake pedals out, but you know, readjusting them as they, you know, each car does tend to operate just a little bit different. But I always just leave mine the same.
yeah, checking back for this battle for fifth here. Looks like Risky Renner and Justin Kirby kind of trying to keep up with each other right there. Dave Tilford falling off the back of those two a few seconds back. And you got Braden back there in the Bucky's machine. Good ways back to Kelly Pointer.
Yeah, I got the pleasure of running with Justin with the GT3 series just this past season, and always a pleasure to sit in the room. He's quiet person. he put up with me griping a little bit on what was going on the track here and there, or just hearing my outbursts of my mistakes. But definitely was a lot of fun, and you know, anytime you get around some of these drivers out there, can just, you never know who you're gonna meet, and a lot of good people out here, definitely on the track. And like I said, tonight's just that night that the drivers can put their hair down and try to get around here in the 30 minutes and rack up some points, become that the overall king of core.
I was saying, looking right now on the side of Aaron's car on the passenger side, it looks like he may have a little bit of wrinkle damage there.
Oh, on the right, on the passenger side, yeah, I see
Yeah.
a little bit of like a scuff mark, so maybe cutting it close along the corners or the walls.
Yeah, definitely. I wonder if he's got some wheel damage too. Let's swap between him and Chris here in a second. As you can see, he's running into the wall with our camera there. Nah, that wheel looks straight.
I'll go ahead and hop in this cockpit. Oh, I don't have blame. Turn on. See replays.
I'm guessing he probably managed to do that getting out onto the oval, because that exit, the return to the NASCAR section is it's not really pleasant.
No, it's a pretty nice left-hander, and you could have got it in that like before you come up on the oval, like when you make that first left-hander, you kind of like to get the car all the way out to the right-hand side and then cut it down before you come up on the backstretch. So might have been a little bit of just getting a little too close to the wall there on that that middle of that turn, but definitely it doesn't look like it's affecting the car. Did hop down inside his cockpit. Looks like steering looks like it could be good to go. Definitely doesn't seem to be underpowered.
Just a little appearance.
Yeah, so these three cars are just nose to tail right now, and it is really going to be who makes the mistake. And they're coming down to the chicane here, and it's not a place going to be side by side. As you can see, Schwartz looking at outside of Christopher Hamilton. Will he back out? And it does look like Chris lifted just a little bit and tries to get the crossover. Let's Schwartz go, and he does regain P2.
Yeah, these two need to be careful. If they let Aaron get out ahead, it's going to be real hard to catch him back.
Yeah, Aaron's I'm sure smile from ear to ear seeing those two battle behind him, because that's going to give him the opportunity to possibly walk away, get him out of that drafting range. And so they really got to pay attention, because we're only 11 minutes in of this 30-minute race, and Aaron Smith is out front with Christian Smith and Jonathan Schwartz. And you have Justin Kirby back there in P4, Ricky Renner's in 5th. Dave Tilford has moved up to P6, Braden Carlson in 7th. Kelly Pointer's in 8th, John Crane's in 9th, and John Crane is in 10th. And it does look like Brandon Dominic crashed, and Matt Crockett has crashed as well, so get a chance to check those out.
Trying to watch this gap here between Aaron and Chris to see what see if it's
Aaron
getting
Chris
bigger.
Is at 0.6.
They had it down to
Okay.
0.5 in the infield,
Yeah.
but it also doesn't look like Schwartz is really trying to help Hamilton too much catch back up. Because that's one thing. If you let Aaron get out ahead and break that
Ooh.
draft, he's
Yeah,
gone.
check out the Matt Crockett incident there on lap number 8, 16:11. It's going to be between him and Kevin Foster as they
Come on.
were
There we
in
go.
turn number 1.
Let's see. Foster on the inside, getting a little wiggle. No, that's 10 is Crockett got the wiggle.
Yep.
Oh. Let's go back and look at that again. Is it just they take a little too much of the curb? Yep. Nowhere for Kevin to go. That's always a fun one. Also showing a crash here out of Brendan Domingue. That's just a little bit of thing there. That little spin.
And if you're out there watching, just want to say thanks for stopping by as always, and hit that thumbs up and like, subscribe if you haven't, as we continue to put on live broadcasts here at CRN. We just got done doing a couple special events for the other leagues. Obviously, the one being the for the Hall of Fame, and that was a great success. They raised some money to send some children get the opportunity to go to that place and learn some stuff. So definitely interesting here. Right now we are at that 13-minute mark, 14, almost that halfway mark. Aaron Smith still out front from the get-go. Christopher Smith, Christopher Smith. Stop running so close together. Christopher Hamilton and Aaron P number 2 up a spot from the start. Jonathan Schwartz in P number 3, and then Justin Kirby, Ricky Renner, Dave Tilford, and Braden Carlson, Kelly Pointer, John Crane, and Carl Hanwork has moved in P number 10. So watching Carl make his way back up to the field. Still has 15 minutes. How far can he make it? Does look like another incident has happened. Looks like maybe just an off track. Looks like something with Kevin Foster.
I'm not. Showing Kevin Foster's leaving the pits. He may have. What does it say?
Yeah, he came in the pits at 17:46. So he must have had some damage from that incident with Matt Crockett.
Wonder if he got
Decided to
something
bring it
leaving.
in. And then he left the pits.
Oh, it may have tripped when taking that slow left-hander.
Possibly.
There we go. Looks like Hamilton has caught back up to the back of Aaron there. Back into that draft. Trying to break the gap to Schwartz back there behind him. Because if you're Chris, that's all you want to do. You want to grab on the back of Aaron and pray that y'all can make a breakaway away from Jonathan. Oh,
Justin Kirby.
looks like Ricky Renner and Justin Kirby had an incident. Let's see what happened here. Oh. Justin goes a little wide. I think he lost the wheel. Oh. That's some bad timing.
Did he lose the wheel on that?
Yeah.
On that. Yeah.
Let's see.
That launch over the curb.
No, it was from the wall, and then oof. Right, just let's see. If we do this, we can go. See if she wants to play nice and do what she's supposed to. Boom.
Sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't. I want to see.
There
if,
we go. Yeah, and oh yeah, you can see the sparks. It when he hit the wall, it punctured the tire or broke the steering arm. Oh, Dave Tilford was very lucky in that. So, Jimmy, did you have a chance to ask if they're going to have to make a pit stop in this one?
I think it was such a short race. I don't think it's a necessity here. I didn't catch the fuel amount, but I don't think there's going to be any pit stops here tonight. Obviously, this is just out here for fun. I mean, it's for more for bragging rights than anything. And I obviously had the opportunity to be out here myself, you as well, but I had zero practice, and I would have been just killing people. So just come up here, we'll get the fans a little show here and show what we do here live on our fun nights, and just kind of, like I said, just letting the hair down. And again, you see Aaron Smith and Christopher Hamilton definitely out front trying to run away from Jonathan Schwartz, and got a I keep hearing incidents. Let's see, nothing.
It's like Foster. Yeah, get around
Oh,
those
we got a
two.
Yeah, we do have I do have Ricky Renner has a meatball.
That was for him and Justin earlier.
Yeah, and same thing
Crockett.
with Matt Crockett. But I don't know.
Crockett get a meatball for? It's not showing up on mine. Or are you running overlay?
I am running overlay.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's like, that's not on SDK.
iOverlay does a neat little thing now. I'm waiting for it to be added to SDK. Is now showing like meatball flags. It is a good like heads up. Like if you're coming up on somebody, and they got major damage. It can give you that heads up that that guy's actually damaged. So just kind of be more weary and try to get around somebody, because as well as I do, especially at somewhere like the Nürburgring. Somebody gets a meatball. It can and cannot affect the car real bad, so it's a good heads up to like the safety if you're driving while you're out there.
Yeah, so sometimes that meatball. Well, you had one at Sebring with no front clip on the LMP2, and you were passing the GTPs. So.
Yeah, that was a fun time before they changed the tire models. The LMP2s were faster than the GTPs. It was kind of hilarious, and quite substantially faster. And not as far as like down the straightaways, but like the cornering and all the grip. They had it all set up really nice. So
lap car taking the drive the straight through line to stay out of the leaders battle.
And sometimes that's just a good call. That's just sportsmanship, When you're road racing, and the leaders do come up on you, it's not that you want to like move out of the way, but you can see these three drivers just they're battling out. It's any mistake that's would basically end their opportunity to finish first, second, or third. But it looks like Schwartz is going to move on for P number 2 on Christopher Hamilton and has made it stick.
Yeah, it's one of those. Sometimes it's not the fact that you are just trying to get out of the way, but in the case of, I believe that was the 26 Brandon there, I think he realized that when he turned in, he was going to have the leaders all over the back of him, and that's just something you don't necessarily need to invite sometimes. When you got three cars all aiming for the same. Well, when you have three cars, they're going to be aiming for the same section of pavement. And sometimes what's the old saying? Discretion is the better part of valor.
Right. So we got you can see how close Schwartz and Chris is running here now, trying to catch back up to Aaron Smith. Not allow him to go. So maybe not what Chris wants to do, be back there in that third spot, but is going to need to kind of take his time just a little bit, maybe to catch back up to Aaron. Those two are super close together now, and Aaron got to pull away just a little bit as they change spots for position. So you can see how long it takes for these drivers to kind of catch back up. It could be a lap or two. These laps are running about a minute and a half, so we're looking at, let's see. Well, we got nine minutes, so about 6 laps still remaining here.
Yeah, they're. Let's see. So. Oh yeah, there you go. Is that okay? That one's counting up, yeah. So about 8 minutes left. But the fact that we're 30-minute race, you've got these three here that are all within a second of each other. Just been pounding around here.
They're trying to look through the field here, see if there's any battles of brewing, but looks like everybody else is kind of spread out for the most part. John Crane, looks like Carl Hanwork finally got around the 11 of John Crane there to take over that 7th position. So Kelly Pointer a tad bit up the way. I don't know if he's going to be able to run him down there as he's making a little bit of time on Kelly, but not much. I think it's going back and forth, but so Carl's kind of hit a plateau where the speedier drivers are at in order to maybe get any more positions, but it's still up 1 spot from where he started, so that's not I don't think that's a bad thing. And obviously you had the mistake to put yourself back just that little bit. So right now Aaron Smith out front with Jonathan Schwartz and Christopher Hamilton still in P number 3, and then back and forth is Dave Tilford all by himself, and then the Bucky's machine of Braden Carlson in P number 5, Kelly Pointer in there P number 6, and then we talk about Carl Hanwork in 7th, John Crane's in 8th, and that Fast and the Furious paint scheme there seems to be fitting on the GR86, but it's kind of slow.
Hamilton going back to the inside of Aaron, or inside of Jonathan, back into 2nd,
and Brandon Domingue back there in for your top 10.
There looks like Justin Kirby and Crockett have parked it here for the night.
Yeah, some people when their cars get messed up, or if they made a mistake, especially being a special event and no points on the line, just out there for having fun, and put it behind the wall and wait for the next one. Maybe they're out there call it quits for this one, load up the next track that we're going to be over there at Phoenix, and get a little bit of practice with them street stocks. It's going to be another great race. We'll take a small intermission in between races, but we'll definitely get the leaders up here, or try to anyways, and get a especially with how close these 3 drivers are battling up front. But right now the battle is not with P number 1, as he's got a 1.1 second lead over Christopher Hamilton, who has taken back P number 2 over Jonathan Schwartz. So the battle continues for 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah, I'd like to show all the drivers here, but unfortunately these 2 right here have the best battle on track here.
Yeah, the only other battle is back there between John Crane and Carl Hanwork. They're the next set of cars that are closest together. That's back there in P7, P8, and it's not always a bad thing. I have a tendency to watch that interval between the cars more than the leader trying to provide the best battles or best racing that's on the track. But 5 minutes remaining.
So we're probably looking at, I'm guessing, about 21 laps, because these lap times no 5, and we got 1, that's 2, that's 3, maybe
2 laps is 3 minutes. Yeah, you're looking at possibly 4 laps remaining.
It's all going to depend on exactly when they're crossing that line, with whatever algorithm that Fuzzy Logic iRacing uses, because it's not always what they say. There's some form of randomizing in there, because I've been bit by that more than once.
Yeah, you think you're gonna? All I know is when I look at my overlays, if it says 17.2, I'm like, it's 18 laps. So it's just something that I've just come to try to gauge. So when my fuel calculator says you need X amount of fuel, I'm usually, well, do I need a half a lap more or what? So then I'll usually adjust it up just a little bit, because I've been bit a few times trying to put the exact fuel amount in and end up being a little bit short because the calculator wasn't waiting for that half a lap that was in the algorithm. So that's what I usually do for my fuel adjustments. But I know some people, they just set it and forget it, and just take the stops when the pit stalls are open for some of these races. No pit stops here tonight, though, as Aaron Smith continues to lead from green to almost checker here.
Yep, I think, Hamilton came up and looked one time early on, but that was it. Hamilton getting a nice little run here on him this time.
Yeah,
Wondering if somebody got a slowdown.
He has to set him up for an exit. Entries, I think, are a bit challenging here, especially on some of these corners. And we're going to see it here. They're either going to take each other out or... Oh, baby.
Chris trying the cross over there, thinking maybe he could get Aaron to tap the wall just a little bit. So it's still green, so we got at least two more.
If you're Jonathan, you're sitting in P3, obviously you'd like to win as well. Are you kind of hoping that Chris will take the lunge and take both of them out? And it looks like we're coming up on some lap traffic that might play a big issue here coming in.
Go to this gyro cam here. You can see how much it moves when they go get up on the banking here. Yeah, they get, I believe that's Kevin Foster up there. And Dan Phelps. So it'll be interesting to see what these
Kevin
guys
Foster,
do.
A few laps down, so they might just move right out of the way.
There, it looks like, if I was a betting man, they're going to be right on their tail going into the final chicane there.
Yeah, so you're going to see the big jump here as they enter the final chicane before the start-finish line.
And there's the white flag. Aaron touching the wall again, coming out.
Yeah, Dan Phelps go down to the bottom to get out of the way. Let's them go by. Let's the leaders go by, all three of them. Now they're on the back bumper of Kevin Foster, and he's going to go wide. Might slow up Chris just a little bit.
Looks like Chris got a pretty decent run through there.
Still all three drivers just ground pounding this thing.
Looks like Schwartz is going to be trying to line up to make a pass into the bus stop, I'm guessing. Right on that tail. So, Jimmy, if you're Chris here, do you cover the inside or the outside? Yeah, because the inside becomes the outside.
Schwartz just got the inside on Chris, so Chris has got to, hold on to it. He definitely checked out for that.
Pretty sure that's going to be
over there by Schwartz. We're at the 30-minute range, so this should be white flag this time by.
I think we were white flag last time.
Oh, were we? Oh, yeah.
Let's
We
see.
were. Yep, we were.
Guess we will watch from
Oh,
here.
no. What happened to Carl?
Chris tried, but it looks like Jonathan held onto that spot. Let's see what happened to Carl. Hey, wreck for Carl Handwork here.
No.
Oh.
Oh, poor Carl. Last
Now,
corner.
If Carl would have only parked it right there, right in front of the leaders for the line. Extra chicane, last lap.
Yeah, Jonathan Crane, Nick Nickerson able to get by Carl after all that hard work, clawing back up to Pete number 7. Is going to fall back just a little bit as they finish up here. Does look like Dan Phelps has a black flag. And let's see what the results are.
Let's see, is that from him going off track here? Oh.
Yep, Aaron Smith, Johnson Schwartz, Christopher Hamilton for your top 3. Dave Tilford sitting there, and P number 4th, and Brady
Looks
Carlson
like
in 5th.
it looks
Kelly
like
Pointer
Dan
looks
hit the
like-
wall somewhere.
Yeah,
Did he catch I think he caught the inside here.
looks like Nathan Nickerson will finish
Nah.
in P number 7. John Crane and Carl Handwork for 8th and 9th.
Yeah, and let's pull up our results for the quote unquote. Come on. There we go. As Aaron goes and spins it across the finish line. Yep. Aaron Smith taking your win there. Jonathan Schwartz in second. Christopher Hamilton in third. Dave Tilford in fourth. Braden Carlson in fifth. Kelly Pointer in sixth. Nathan Nickerson in seventh. John Crane in eighth. Carl Handwork in ninth. Brendan Deming in 10th. Ricky Renner in 11th. Dan Phelps in 12th. Joe Thomas in 13th. Kevin Foster in 14th. Justin Kirby in 15th. And Matt Crockett in 15th. So that is everybody. And so next we're going to be coming from Pheonix, right? For the street
We're
stocks.
gonna head over to Phoenix with the street stocks. I believe we have a few minutes if we want to grab the winner or the podiums winners here and just
we can do
just
that.
get a quick shout out. Just grab.
Let's
open the booth.
see. Come on. Act right, Discord. There we go. Chris, this is Jimmy and John in the booth. You get a copy.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So, not quite the bridesmaid this time. Looks like Jonathan got you there at the end.
Oh yeah, but overall, I think it was a pretty fun race. I was trying to bide my time, and I think I bided my time too much, and that's what allowed to have Jonathan Schwartz, I believe it was, stay with me the whole time, and then Aaron was just gone.
Yeah, it looked like y'all could catch up to him in the draft, but never could. So you tried to take one little look there, but I guess decided that it was not the smart move.
Yeah, would have been really sketchy to like stuff it in there, and we were going pretty fast. But overall it was a good race. I had fun with it. The other two had fun with it. They were in voice chat the whole time.
Race
So,
control scoring
yeah,
is ended.
good racing all around.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll catch you again in the street stock race. I'm going to get it right in a minute.
I'm getting my immersion set up so that way we're fully ready. But yeah, should be a fun race.
Well, anybody you want to give a shout out to before we let you go?
Huge shout out to you guys for putting this event on, and Carl for having the league. Huge shout out to the other guys that were racing fair but clean. A little sendy on times, but I think that's something I need to work on. And thank you guys for the broadcast.
All right. Well, we'll catch you hopefully next one.
All right, here's to it.
All right. That was third place, Christopher Hamilton. And Jimmy, I'll let you take this one away with Jonathan.
Hey, John, Jimmy, and John up in the booth. Had you a copy?
I got a copy. Yeah.
Hey, one heck of a race out there. The three years that had, I think, the most you were the closest one together, so you got most of the camera time. Definitely a lot of great racing up there. I noticed that you had a little bit of battle between yourself and Christopher Hamilton, and when you guys did that, it allowed Aaron Smith to pull away a little bit. Then you guys would kind of work together again and catch back up, and then you'd battle again for position, and Aaron would pull away a little bit. But at the end, you had a nice pass there on Christopher Hamilton to take that P number 2 from our point of view. Is there anything that you'd like to share, or how your race went tonight for you?
Yeah, definitely quite a fun race. Odd to say this, but I felt like lap 1 determined our whole race. Just started on the outside row there and then fell back to third. And I felt like Chris was really fast there, just being able to hang on to Aaron. And I felt like I was definitely learning throughout the race. I did a lot of practice in the day, and the track had so much more grip at night, and you're able to just take a lot more momentum, especially onto the banking into like turn 2. And I felt like that's where Aaron really managed to pull away. And so it's like you'd want to be able to send it into the backstretch chicane, but if there was any corner he nailed, it was that one getting onto the banking. And so yeah, me and Chris, we were trying to push each other, trying to get right up to Aaron's bumper. But even if we got there, it was gonna be hard to find a way to get around. So it was just fun to battle for those podium positions, and it was a little bonus to get second at the end.
Yeah, definitely it looked pretty sweet on camera to see take over that second place. And the big old yellow banana is always a pain in the butt to pass at times. We've raced Aaron a few times, John and myself, and always a strong competitor out there. And it's not one to make mistakes. And most of the times, If you only knew what he used to race on, hopefully he got computer upgrades, but just picture Nintendo versus PlayStation 5 as far as graphics concerned. That's what he used to drive on. It was pretty bad, but definitely a strong competitor out there. He did great. It was great fun watching. I don't know if you're going over to Legacy Pheonix with the street stocks, but before we let you go and get out of here and go celebrate, I'll give you a little bit of time for any shouts you might have.
Yeah, just shout out to Core and the broadcast team as well as Aerokinetics. I don't know if I'll have them on the car, and I haven't driven many of these cars before, but hope to be running at Phoenix. But definitely looking forward to the Daytona 24 coming in the next few weeks or so. Planning to run with those guys, so should be pretty fun. And hopefully, if we can get uh, a crown here, that would be a nice bonus as well. So looking forward to Pocono coming up.
Yep, Pocono and Legacy Pheonix on the way. And congratulations on that second place. We'll let you go.
Thanks.
That was second place. John Schwartz will pull Aaron here. Aaron, this is Jimmy and John in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I've got you.
So, as per your normal thing, that's flag to flag. But it looked like Chris and gave you a peek there for at least once.
Oh yeah, and they were on my back bumper the whole race. It felt like if I made a single real mistake, they would have both get me. But fortunately, I didn't make anything too bad there toward the end, and I was able to keep it ahead.
It looks like you're enjoying the new tires on the GR there. Definitely getting some hang time on the inner two on the curbs.
Oh yeah, I don't know what exactly they changed with the tires there, but it made the car feel so much more dynamic. It actually feels like a car now, so I think that might have been the difference.
Well, congratulations on this one. I assume you'll be joining us for the Street Stocks at Phoenix.
Oh yeah, I don't intend on letting anybody else win tonight.
I don't mind. I believe you. I believe you.
All right. Well, anybody you want to give a shout out to before we go take a quick plane trip over to Phoenix?
Yeah, I'd like to thank the folks at PT Autosport for their support. They're putting up their E-Series here in a couple weeks for a shot at a 2-year sports car contract up in New Jersey. So hopefully we'll have a pretty good showing for that. And yeah, I'd like to thank all for broadcasting, all the folks for watching. Looking forward to hopefully coming back up there a couple more times tonight.
Well, all right. Well, congratulations. And I guess, like you said, we'll hopefully see you in the next one.
10-4, thank you.
All right. Well, Jimmy, it's Charlotte done and dusted, off to Pocono now. So we'll go to a little intermission thing here and be back in a bit.
Yeah, actually, we're heading over to Phoenix with the street stocks before we.
Where
head
did
over
I
to
say?
Pocono, where the
Oh,
rallies.
Jesus.
Definitely a lot of racing going on, a lot of fun. It's been a long, busy holiday season, I'm sure, for everybody. Myself, John. I even I hit a milestone. I mean, it'll be bigger next year, but being married 29 years so far, and I'm a young 47, so it's definitely a long time to be married, and it's not something that you hear of from people my age. So it's definitely keep climbing, and me and my wife are gonna keep going and until one of us kicks the bucket. But we're not going anywhere, and it's been a lot of fun. And a marriage takes two people to work together, and that's the whole fun of it. And between that and having family, if you decide to have kids or dogs or whatever it may be, it's just it's a team effort. So shout out to all the wives out there and everybody that's been married a long time. But yeah, let's go on a little break here, get us over to Phoenix, and we'll watch these drivers tackle on Legacy Pheonix for 40 laps.
All right.
Engines roar, the lights go green. Metal beasts on gasoline. Pedal down, no turning back. Feel the thunder on the track. Chrome and steel, the battle calls. Through the smoke, we stand tall. Rivals crushed, we leave in dust. Speed is our only trust. You think you're fast, you think you're tough. speed, we drive the line. Leave them broken at the finish sign. Glory waits for those who dare. In the heat of battle, we're prepared. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. On the end, it sucks. Clears and engines die. The victors stand, the rest just cry. The truth is hard, the road is rough. If you can't keep up, well, it sucks to suck. Engines roar, the lights go green. Metal beasts on gasoline. Pedal down, no turning back. Feel the thunder on the track. Chrome and steel, the battle calls. Through the smoke, we stand tall. Rivals crushed, we leave in dust. Speed is our only trust. You think you're fast, you think you're tough. But on this track, it sucks to suck. Born to race, born to fight. Push the limit, own the night. Feel the fire, hear the sound. Burning rubber on the ground. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. Feel the rush, adrenaline. Victory in our skin. Tighten the grip, hold the line. Defeat's the word we leave behind. Danger right with every turn. In every crash, a lesson learned. The roar of engines, scream of tires. Feeds the need, ignites the fire. You thought you had the skills to win, but the checkered flag is where it begins. Born to race, born to fight. Push the limit, own the night. Feel the fire, hear the sound. Burning rubber on the ground. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. On the edge of speed, we drive the line. Leave them broken at the finish sign. Glory waits for those who dare. In the heat of battle, we're prepared. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. On the end, it sucks. Clears and engines die. The victors stand, the rest just cry. The truth is hard, the road is rough. If you can't keep up, well, it sucks to suck. Engines roar, the lights go green. Metal beasts on gasoline. Pedal down, no turning back. Feel the thunder on the track. Chrome and steel, the battle calls. Through the smoke, we stand tall. Rivals crushed, we leave in dust. Speed is our only trust. You think you're fast, you think you're tough. But on this track, it sucks to suck. Born to race, born to fight. Push the limit, own the night. Feel the fire, hear the sound. Burning rubber on the ground. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. Feel the rush, adrenaline. Victory in our skin. Tighten the grip, hold the line. drive the line, leave them broken at the finish sign. Glory waits for those who dare, in the heat of battle, we're prepared. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. On the end, it sucks. Clears and engines die. The victors stand, the rest just cry. The truth is hard, the road is rough. If you can't keep up, well, it sucks to suck. Engines roar, the lights go green. Metal beasts on gasoline. Pedal down, no turning back. Feel the thunder on the track. Chrome and steel, the battle calls. Through the smoke, we stand tall. Rivals crushed, we leave in dust. Speed is our only trust. You think you're fast, you think you're tough. But on this track, it sucks to suck. Born to race, born to fight. Push the limit, own the night. Feel the fire, hear the sound. Burning rubber on the ground. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. Feel the rush, adrenaline. Victory in our skin, tighten the grip. Hold the line, defeats the word we leave behind. Danger right with every turn, in every crash, a lesson learned. The roar of engines, scream of tires, feeds the need, ignites the fire. You thought you had the skills to win, but the checkered flag is where it begins. Born to race, born to fight, push the limit, own the night. Feel the fire, hear the sound, burning rubber on the ground. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. On the edge of speed, we drive the line. Leave them broken at the finish sign. Glory waits for those who dare. In the heat of battle, we're prepared. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. On the end, it sucks. Clears and engines die. The victors stand, the rest just cry. The truth is hard, the road is rough. If you can't keep up, well, it sucks to suck. Engines roar, the lights go green. Metal beasts on gasoline. Pedal down, no turning back. Feel the thunder on the track. Chrome and steel, the battle calls. Through the smoke, we stand tall. Rivals crushed, we leave in dust. Speed is our only trust. You think you're fast, you think you're tough. But on this track, it sucks to suck. Born to race, born to fight. Push the limit, own the night. Feel the fire, hear the sound. Burning rubber on the ground. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. Feel the rush, adrenaline. Victory in our skin, tighten the grip. Hold the line, defeats the
And we are back for the Pheonix, Legacy Pheonix here, Street Stocks. Got Jimmy, who should be up here in a little bit. Looks like he's chit-chatting with Justin Kirby down there in the Project Old Fart. So yeah, we got 1 mile track here tonight, so the good old dog leg. Track temps only 76 here, so for Carl, not too bad. Only about 15 seconds of quality left. Looks like everybody, with the exception of Dan Phelps, has put down their lap times, or Dan's just running a couple extra here. Running one of those. Oh, that's the old IROC paint job you used to see. Looks like we should have our grid available here. Oh, we got that. There we go. There's the grid. Aaron Smith taking pole in this one. Shocker. With a 31.623. Justin Kirby in second. Jonathan Schwartz in third. Carl Handwerk in fourth. Kelly Pointer in fifth. Christopher Hamilton in sixth. Ricky Renner in seventh. Josh Van Western in eighth. Dave Tilford in ninth. Matt Crockett in 10th. Dan Phelps in 11th. Nathan Nickerson in 12th. And you're going to cooperate here. You are. Thank you, SDK. Kevin Foster in 13th. John Crane in 14th. Brandon in 15th. And Joe over there in 16th. So we will get this going here. And I will drag old Jimmy up here. Hey, Jimmy.
And that's just the way it is. Hey, what's going on?
So, looks like everybody's got their, what do you call it? Times in.
Yeah, everybody got their times in. Looks like Aaron Smith trying to hold are we live?
Yeah.
Oh, Aaron Smith trying to hold us in there on the he's not going to allow anybody to win tonight. But we got other people out there trying to make that happen. You see Justin Kirby in number 43 there as well. Then John Schwartz again in third place. Carl Handwerk this time starting up in P number 4, so maybe a little more comfortable in the oval than on the road series. So maybe too much work turning right, Carl. But anyways, Carl Handwerk sitting in P number 4. Kelly Pointer sits in P number 5. Christopher Hamilton's in 6. Ricky Renner, John Van Weston, Dave Tilford, Matt Crockett for your top 10. And that's what the drivers are looking for. Top 10 on both the road and the oval side. We'll compete at Pocono in the prototype, so that should be a lot of fun. Those cars are a blast to drive. Dan Phelps is sitting in 11th. Nathan Nickerson in 12th. Kevin Foster, I think he's sitting back just a little bit farther than I think we're used to seeing Kevin sitting. And then you got John Crane in 14th. Brandon Dominique sits in Domingue in 15th, and Joseph Thomas in 16th. So, yeah, I'm sure Brandon can give me an earful. I butcher everybody's name. It's not on purpose. I'm just bad at English. I don't even know how I made it out of high school. I mean, a D is passing.
I mean, the fact that you managed to get a B's name right.
That
Progress
took me a
has
while.
been
I called
made.
him Vaseline for the longest time. I do learn people's names. Just names don't stick with me. Like I'm a very visual person, so like when people change their paints, I recognize it. If I meet you in person, I'll remember your face for like forever. But name, I probably walk by and forget your name. Definitely, I guess bad. I don't know why, but either way, we're getting ready to roll here as they're going through turns 3 and 4 right now, getting ready to start.
We do not have a starter cam for this one. No.
Green flag, green
Ah,
flag.
bad. There we go. Leave it on that.
Yep. And there we go. And we're off.
Chris having to walk the throttle there a little bit, getting under the backside of Carl.
This is going to be a tight one here. Obviously, tires cold, and there's a lot of tire scrub that can happen here at Pheonix.
Oh yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how much of the dog leg starts to be cut. We saw some of the guys in practice just going for the dirt. Oh, Kirby getting up there in the marbles, getting a little on the loose side.
Yeah, trying to work that throttle on that outside, trying to make sure he gets a decent finish.
Oh,
but it looks like the 75
Kelly.
getting a little.
Kelly
sideways.
saving it. Yeah. Is losing positions. I couldn't click on him.
Yeah, and the 75 works his way, catches it, falls back to P number 6. That's going to open it up for the top 3. So Aaron Smith, Jonathan Schwartz, Justin Kirby trying to run away here, trying to keep it caution free as well.
Lap 2.
Now. Lap 2.
Make that 3. Yeah, a little bit quicker lap times here.
Yeah, a little bit quicker here. 30 seconds, twice a minute and a half. So obviously just a quick 40 lap race and make quick. Lost train of thought. Either way, make it quick here, 40 laps, but obviously single file up front. But look at here in the middle of the pack. See Kevin Foster down to the inside there, Matt Cracker on the outside. The 280 of Nathan Nickerson trying to squeeze in. Gets
Crockett,
Crockett.
gonna save it. That's gonna put us under caution. And Matt, it looks cool, but those rear tires are not gonna be happy about it. So, going back, let's see. Oh wow.
Yeah, the 280 just kind of came up, hit the 10. 10 got into John Crane just a little bit, but honestly, overall, not too bad. Good save by the 10.
Yeah, just barely touching Crane, and he was very close to Joe Thomas there. Joe should feel slightly lucky.
Yeah, it's one thing with the ovals here, but it looks like a few cars trying to fake some people out. Thinking about coming in. A few people looking like they're going to come in, and no stranger to coming in. There's the 8 of Kevin Foster. Always has something up his sleeve when it comes to ovals.
Yeah. You didn't happen to find out what the pits are, if they got enough fuel to make 40 laps, do you?
I'm going to say they do.
Yeah, looking like Kevin just taking a fresh set.
If not, well, yeah. I mean, if you burned them up a little bit, it could be those 5 laps though. That could propel Kevin to a spot where he finds them in a position where he can use them. Greener tires is greener tires, and 5 laps could mean a lot when it comes down to the end here. So we have 35 laps still remaining. I'm sure we'll be able to go green all the way. We'll see if these newer tires and maybe a fast repair. Let me see. I don't know if they had fast repairs tonight or not. I think they did. Yeah, they had one fast repair. I think unlimited tires, I believe.
Interesting paint job that Van Western's running there. It looks like a hodgepodge of rusted up panels from other cars.
It looks like he borrowed a car out of Kevin Foster's barn. Kevin Foster known to have those rusty paint jobs, bringing them out here, looking for sponsorships.
Yeah, he's got Carl still running that same street stock paint job he's had for what, 4, 5, 6 years?
Yeah, that paint job was done by the great Josh Billiter. So if you're out there, Josh, shout out to Joka Graphics. Missed that guy. Wish he was still around. I know he watches every now and then. So also it looks like.
Wait, if he just let Kate drive, he just drive under his name, she was quicker.
Yeah, the family was growing, and they're more focused on family now. But right now, the
green.
70 down to the inside, back under green. Justin Kirby getting a good start there, but again, Schwartz, Aaron, and Smith all out to the front there.
Definitely looks like being on the outside is not the place to be.
It's just how much do those inside, driver cars on the inside, how much of their tires are being torn up a little bit. But Aaron Smith is able to clear Schwartz for the lead, but side by side with Carl Handwork is Kelly Pointer. Kelly down on the inside, Carl on the outside, and that will be for Pete number 5. Oh, Kelly getting loose again, so Kelly having a little bit of trouble managing that throttle to keep him down right inside. Dave Tilford looking to maybe get around Kelly Pointer as well.
Yeah, even though we only have a cool track temp of 76 degrees, see if it's still that way. Yep, still 76-degree track temps. Oh, Kirby getting into the side of Hamilton there. It's going to cost Kirby a little bit. Looks like they both got away without any damage from that contact. But definitely a brown pants moment for Justin there. Trying to hang to the inside of Carl here.
Yeah, it's something when you're down in the inside of another car. Obviously, you want your car to kind of drift out when they're exiting a corner, but when there's somebody out there, really got you pinched down there on the inside, so you're going to scrub your tires just a little bit more. So, Kelly trying to get down to that inside of that corner as best as he can to get momentum to stop Carl from taking that line away. But Carl has taken that line, the outside line away, so Kirby cannot run out to the wall, which is these two here should fall back ever so slightly from the top three, but it looks like Kirby working on possibly getting around Carl. But right now, good battle for P number 4 side by side.
Yeah, the dangerous thing is here with his, you can see how much the back end of these cars are moving around on them. If that outside car starts to spin a little bit and you get a little loose, that contact happens way sooner than what you intend to.
You see on the exit of the corners, you can see the 43 really getting, once it gets on that throttle, the nose coming down towards the infield. So could be affecting his tire wear, and is it something that they can hold on for, longer? Oh, Schwartz tagging the wall up front as he is side by side with Christopher Hamilton. And Christopher Hamilton looking to take the lead over
Chris sending it on down in there. Up 4 spots from a start. Chris looks like he ceded that position to Aaron, or Aaron got one heck of a run there. Hard to tell. Let's see. See if we have a little bit of a better camera here. Yeah, 2 looks a little bit better.
That's one thing about these street stocks. You can, they are able to, bump and bang just a little bit and still maintain speed and grip and turnability. But we have the top 6 underneath the blanket. You got the leader, then they're 2 by 2 by 2, and then back to Kelly Quinn. So they're all shuffling around. And Dave
You got
Tilford
Tilford just hanging right back there.
I call that the catbird seat.
I was going to say, it's David. He's probably sitting there going, there's about to be carnage. I want to be just far enough back I can miss it.
All right, we'll go ahead and I want to see what's going on in the back of the field here. John Van Weston. As they got a second group back here. John Van Weston, Kevin Foster, a 280 of Nathan Nickerson going on the high side. 26. Brandon our biggest movers of the night with these cars right now is the number 11 Gravedigger. John Crane, known to, if there is a Gravedigger paint for that car, he will drive it.
Like Carl trying to take a little peek on the inside of Chris there. And
26 laps remaining here, so they're going by fast.
we're going to have to ask these guys how much tire they have left. I literally just watched that front end of Carl just wash straight on up the track. You can see it right there.
Yeah, behind another car, getting that dirty air, and it really will do a number on your car and push your, end up making your car tight and really push that thing out there. So these drivers really focus on getting that right exit and make sure they don't lose grip and tag that wall and basically cause themselves to wreck out. So they need to finish in the top 10. If you want to make it to the next round, the final round at Pocono, you need to finish in the top 10. So right now the cutoff is John Van Weston sitting back there in P number 10. Behind him would be Kevin Foster, Nathan Nickerson, Brandon's back there, number 26, Matt Rockets on 14, and Phelps into Thomas.
Carl getting up under Chris, you can see. That's the problem is I think if you're a little high on your entry, if the track's still a little dirty up there, you can just see them kind of wash straight on up. Right there with Kelly already getting a little loose back there.
These cars are just so evenly matched. It puts on such a great show, and great race, especially with Carl trying to get in there, trying to get underneath that 199 Jonathan Schwartz as he's battling with Christopher Hamilton. That's on the outside, just closing him out slightly. As Chris holds on to P number 3. So top 3 from last race looking to repeat. Carl trying to spoil their fun right now. As he is side by
Ooh,
side.
yeah, you
trying
can
to
see
get in there.
Schwartz move up there.
Oh, Schwartz might have got a little bit loose. Going to slow up. Going to give Carl that opportunity to get him in, inside here. Going down to turn number 1. Justin Kirby taking advantage of that as well. Oh, the outside of Kirby and Pointer go to the inside wall.
Caution, yellow flag.
Caution is out.
Oh, there's a motor for Kirby. That's going to be a tow. Let's go back and take a look at this here. Let's see with Kelly here. Kelly on the outside gets a little bit loose. And oh, wow, was that violent from Kirby's point of view there. Let's have a look, see, let's go. Ooh.
What Kirby was looking forward to. Obviously got to do the tow and then get into the pit. So Kirby's hopes of going to Pocono coming down.
Ooh. That's one that
And
you
we'll
might
take-
walk
and we'll
away
take
from that
we'll
one,
take
but
that
you're going to be
back.
sick.
And it looks like I heard from the admins that it doesn't matter. Everybody that showed up tonight will be able to qualify for the final race. But the 70 of Aaron Smith coming down into the pits to relinquish the lead. Not something I thought I would see from Aaron
I mean,
Smith.
20 lap newer tires. That's gonna.
I mean, it's gonna be
Man.
huge, but I mean, it is a street stock, so.
But the other thing is, if you notice, Tilford came in, Renner. Oh no, more stayed
Yeah,
out than I thought. Okay.
Yes, Smith, Aaron Smith, Kelly Pointer, John Van Westen, Matt Crockett, Dan Phelps,
Aaron should come back out in
Kevin
eighth.
Foster, John Kirby. Yeah, John Kirby, John Crane, Justin Kirby. Yeah, do I have dyslexia tonight or something?
Are you saying
Like-
just tonight?
No, it's probably all the time.
Oh. Aaron
You know, when
taking,
I-
well, it looks like all 4, and some of these guys may be taking 2.
When I learned how to write my name, I'm the only left-handed writer in the house, or even in my family. I would write my name, like I write the letters correctly, but I would go from right to left when I wrote. So instead of spelling Jimmy like the way you're supposed to, I would start with J, but I would start on the right-hand side of the paper, and then I'd write J-I-M-Y. So you could read it in the mirror.
So, I mean, that's the thing is we've seen these guys struggle to get around here tonight. I mean, you have to think, so, 40-lap race, 20 laps in, and they've been pushing pretty hard. But is that enough to really tear into these tires? Or is it just purely, if
Phoenix
it's a
is-
temperature deal,
I don't know. Phoenix is pretty known to pretty heavy wear and tear on tires, especially the Legacy Pheonix. But no matter the case, lights are off on the pace car, getting ready to go back to green. Once we cross the start finish line, we will have 18 laps to go.
Green flag,
Jonathan
green
Schwartz
flag.
will lead the field with Carl Handwork on the outside, Christopher Hamilton down the inside, Dave Tilford on the outside. Top 4 got a nice start as they pull away. It looks like Dave Tilford's going to back off and go down to the inside to try to get around that 18 of Carl Handwork.
you can see Aaron just driving around the outside of Kevin there. And is going to line up, the 53 of Ricky Renner and make that move. So it looks like the tires might be a gamble that paid off rather quickly.
Ricky looking down to the inside of Aaron Smith back there. Pete, number 6. There's a bunch of drivers back here with newer tires. Can those that stayed out be able to fend off those that got tires? Is the question. Looking at the 700 of Aaron Smith working their way up to the field.
Look here, and let's see what this clean air lap time difference is going to be.
Oh,
So-
Kevin Foster getting a little loose.
Let's look here. Waiting for the updates. 31.7 out of the leader. Aaron 31.7. 31.6 out of Carl. So looks like the leaders are still on about the same pace. So
Oh, Matt Crockett a little bit loose.
one of those things that may not pay dividends right now, but maybe here at the end. Or Aaron just wanted a challenge.
John Crane up in the wall.
Oh,
Able
into the
save
marbles and the loose stuff. Oh,
Oh,
back into
no,
it again. Yeah, that's got to hurt. He
Gravedigger
lost a
looking
few
for some
spots
dirt.
there. Looking back up here at the leaders. Carl and Jonathan. Aaron has made his way up to 5th now. Putting in the fastest lap last lap with a 31.6. So about a 10th faster than the leaders are running.
Yeah, the question is, do they have enough time to catch up and make the pass? It's one thing to catch people, it's another to pass. Obviously, the drivers in front of him will defend, but they're not just gonna be like, "Yep, go on by." So it's gonna be a little more challenging for the 700 to get back on that podium here tonight. So Jonathan Schwartz looking to walk away here. Still got 14 laps to go. Carl Handwerk not playing around, looking to get around the 199 Jonathan Schwartz for the lead. Christopher Hamilton sitting back there in P3 again. Dave Tilford in P4 again. So definitely looking at a lot of what we've seen last race, but this time on the oval. Great racing, and everybody's doing a fantastic job right now. Looks like everybody is single file, except back here with
Looks like
Matt
Crockett.
Yeah, Matt Crockett
And
on
Dan
the
Phelps
inside.
there. Yeah, last lap, Aaron setting fastest lap of the race with 31.5. So, ooh, Crockett getting down into the grass, but kept it straight, so we are staying green. Aaron looking to the inside of Tilford there. Oh, somebody ran up on the wall. Oh, that's going to bring out a yellow.
The yellow flag is out.
Gosh,
Looks like going to be Brandon here. Let's
Yep.
go back. Looks like Aaron got the spot off of David before the flag came out. No, wait. Here we go. So Kevin Foster up into the wall. Oh, tags Brandon there. And they both go for a ride. And then Phelps hits Brandon. Oh. That's some
tough.
carnage right there.
Yeah, tough break for those drivers. Just Kevin a little bit loose, bouncing off the wall. Not much he can do as he crossed the nose of 26, and then Phelps getting collected in that as well. So another caution lies here as we are on lap. So we're down to 10 laps to go, and with Carl Handwerk out to the lead.
Is running through the grass to cool your tires, is that still a thing? I thought that wasn't a thing anymore. Or is that just goofing?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Might need to ask Foster. You know, he is the master of, if there's a advantage, he'll know about it.
It looks
So-
like Aaron Smith has made it back up into P number 4, and this caution could be what Aaron was looking for to get back on the podium here. Definitely going to have his hands full with Christopher Hamilton, Jonathan Schwartz, and Carl Handwerk in front of him.
Yeah, looking at this, 9 laps to go, so I believe we'll have 2 green-white checker opportunities, but I'm sure Aaron's going to want this, you know, I mean, if I'm Aaron, I want this thing to go back green.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely wanted to go green if you're Aaron Smith, so you get the opportunity to get that 700 yellow car back out to the front. So, oh, I'll see where the heck is the X's. Free white checkers. I'm not sure. It doesn't say.
Well, that's just normally how Carl has it set up. So
Yeah, it's usually 3.
it's like, where's the fast forward through the caution?
I mean,
It's live. I
I don't
know.
have I don't have the button set up, but I used to. Yeah, like extend the lap.
Oh wait,
Extend the lap.
is that on this thing?
I know we're admins, so if we're in it, we can.
I
affect
think I
it.
can hit this and make it, but I don't know.
Yeah, the cost.
26 is coming around. It looks like the lights are off for the pace car, right?
They are.
Yeah. So we're gonna be back to green with 7 to go. Keep the eye here on this yellow banana, and we will see if Aaron will be able to
Green
continue
flag, green flag.
and shut everyone else out from a win tonight, as he proclaimed.
Yeah, Carl with a pretty decent start, but a good start by Jonathan Schwartz. Looking, he makes the crossover, gets behind Carl. The outside is the 700 of Aaron Smith, or the 70 on screen. Actually, it's a 700. He's got a little.
Yeah,
zero.
he kept a little zero.
Jonathan
Gi-
Schwartz
giving
trying
Carl
to
a
make the
push.
pass.
Chris is looking down to the inside.
So close.
The yellow
Oh,
flag is out.
Caution flies.
is Aaron going to get 3rd position? Because he was right there with Chris. It looks like he did have 3rd when the flag flew. So that's going to be... SDK did not give me a thing there, but I believe that's going to involve... Maybe not Kevin Foster. I think that might be... Let's go back here and see who all was involved in this one. It looks like the 53 of Ricky Renner. What do we got here? Looks like Ricky getting a little loose. And, ooh, coming off the side of Crockett. And it looks like he got a little helping hand from... who was that? Kelly Pointer. Not much Kelly could have done to avoid it, but... And, you know, we're down to 5 laps to go, so... Do we have... Looks like everybody with the exception of Foster and Renner in the pits. As soon as they come out, I'll hit the button to give us 1 to go. Ooh. Yeah. Hoping Ricky has a fast repair there. Looks like somebody missed their pit stall.
Yeah, I mean, this is almost
Looks
over. It's
like-
been an interesting one here with these street stocks, John. I mean, it's you know, always we had a street stock series for a while where we were doing
It was fun.
and yeah, we did road and oval. It was
Looks
a lot of fun getting these cars around. They are they're so close, and you can make mistakes and not jeopardize too much speed. What it usually happens is you're probably jeopardizing your tires, which will then turns into slower lap time. So, but these drivers here, obviously going around Phoenix, they got 3 laps to go. Some people have taken tires, some have not. So the top 4, you do have Aaron Smith has probably the newest tires, and that might be what propels
Newest
that 70 to
tires,
the
looks
front,
like Crockett
right?
took tires on lap 31.
I'm talking up front.
Crockett's in 9th.
Is he? Eh, Well, Aaron Smith's in like.
I mean,
third.
I don't think he's going to be able to. I don't think they have enough tire wear that's going to be a 9th to 1st in 3 laps.
Aaron Smith on the 20 lap newer tires than the leaders. Then all the way back to 7th is where you'll find the other drivers coming down that have coming down in the pits. You had Josh Van Weston, Dan Phelps that came in lap 20, Matt Crocker came in lap 31, Kelly Pointer, and John Crane.
I'll tell you one thing, Aaron is all over the back bumper of that 199.
Oh, he wants to get underneath Carl Stack.
Green flag.
3 laps to go.
And looks like he is going to be there.
Carl with a great run down the backstretch.
I'll give him a little bump.
Right underneath the 70, trying to push him around the outside of the 199.
There's a 70 going for the cutback. Oh,
Carl
got him on the
loose.
compromised exit. White flag. This will be it.
Oh, and they got wrecked. Phelps going around down the front stretch.
We'll have to watch it
It
to the
doesn't matter.
end.
It doesn't matter. We're white flag. Christopher Hamilton trying to get P number 3 from Carl. Carl on the outside. Chris on the inside. Aaron Smith trying to get around Schwartz. Here they come out of 3 or 4. Who's going to be?
It's going to be
Oh.
Schwartz. Not enough for Aaron there at the very end.
Carl Hanward clicking up that 3rd spot. Then Aaron Smith and P number 2, John Schwartz, will take the win on this one.
Let's
There's
go back
Christopher
here and
Hamilton
see
in
what
P
happened with
number
Dan
4.
Phelps.
Dave Tilford.
3
in 5th.
wide, 2 wide. Oh, little bit of contact from Crockett there. Looks like. Was that gonna be net code? Nah.
No, that was no.
He just a little tap and then got him right there. Let's pull up our results here real quick. Looks
Stock
like
Cars not letting us down on this one. Another great finish here from the drivers of the Core Racing League here as we are at Phoenix International Speedway Legacy for the king of what we call the king of core. We just did the road over there at the Charlotte Roval, and now we're over to the oval side here at Phoenix, and now we're gonna head over because of the amount of drivers. Everybody is qualified. We're gonna be heading over to Phoenix, Pocono, my home track. Don't live in that state anymore, but it is my home track. I've been to that track a few times. It's definitely an enjoyable time over there.
now let's pull Carl Handwork into the booth here. Carl, this is John and Jimmy in the booth. You got a copy.
I got you, boys.
So 3rd, a little better than you did on the roadside.
Yeah, the yellow cost me. I had the lead, and then at that yellow, it had to be an inch that John was in front of me there, and that was all it took. Once he had that, it was kind of over.
Yeah, we were curious to see if the tires on that yellow banana would let him just march straight through y'all, and looks like he definitely had a little bit of a pace advantage, but it wasn't enough to just make it easy.
No, maybe a couple laps more, it certainly could have been a possibility. It was a little dicey. Really on the start, turn 1 was just a bear in this car. The back end, really coming out of turn 1, turn 2, whatever you want to consider it, was really rear end happy, and you really had to control it on those restarts, and that's why John got to the inside of me, because I was just kind of trying to milk it and make sure I didn't get that back end out there, and that's what potentially ended up costing me the race. But it was fun out there.
Yeah, it looks like here at the end you were trying to give Aaron a little push to maybe.
Yeah, well, I figured, either he's going to cross over or I'm going to cross over, but somebody had to move. So I tried to give him a little shot there, and it didn't work out for either of us.
Well, congratulations on getting you back up here in the booth without bringing in the broadcast for once. So.
Yeah, it's funny being in the car once again. It just feels like forever.
Your gear still works.
Yeah, it does. For now.
for now.
Well, any shout outs you want to give out before we hop over to Pocono?
I just want to thank you guys for hopping up in the booth and doing this. Obviously, you guys could be out here on the track too. So appreciate you guys being up there in the booth and all the drivers out here. Looks like everybody that showed up here tonight is going to be able to run the King of Core here tonight. But congrats to Aaron for being the 2024 King of the Road, and to John for being the King of the Oval.
Well, all right. Well, hopefully we'll catch you there at the end of the playoffs.
All right, sounds good, buddy.
There. All right, Jimmy, we'll pull Aaron in here. You can take this one away.
Hey, Aaron, Jimmy, and John up in the booth. Copy.
Yeah, I've got you.
Well, I think you made your own bed when you said you weren't going to let anybody else win tonight, as you were nosed out, even with a strategy call, going there and getting some new tires on lap number 20. Almost had it, but you walk away tonight here at P number 2.
Yeah, I was just one step too late there on those new tires, but yeah, I was making up some pretty good ground there before that last caution came out. It was unfortunate. I think it was about 3/10 a lap there, but yeah, once the tires evened out, we were all on cold stuff. It just couldn't make up the difference. I didn't want to kill anybody for the win, so I figured I'd be better off just chilling there and taking moms.
Yeah, we know that you're not that type of driver to dump and run. So, great race out there, and obviously you finished in second. You do walk away, the king of road, but not the king of oval tonight so far. As you guys head off over to Pocono. So, again, congratulations on that second place finish, and we'll give you some time for any shouts you might have, and at number 700.
Yeah, I'd like to thank the folks here at Core for putting these races on, all the folks for watching, y'all for broadcasting, and hopefully I'll be able to come back up one more time tonight.
We will truly be waiting for you.
All right. Well, that was second place, Aaron Papyrus Smith. I guess he's not Papyrus anymore, but let's pull Mr. Schwartz in here. John, this is John and Jimmy in the booth. You got a copy?
I do.
So, having Aaron on your tail with 20 lap newer tires, I bet that was just a lot of fun.
Man, when I saw him pit in lap 20, I'm like, man, I don't think that's a good call. But I did see a bunch of guys come pit behind him as well, so he didn't lose too many spots from it. So I was like, okay, might not be as as bad of a decision. But yeah, I didn't feel the tires were falling off too much, like pace wise. It's just more about the handling in terms of being able to keep the car on the bottom versus sliding up mid corner. And I saw her like I think it was 5 laps to go. I saw him up to fourth, and then that final restart, he started right behind me, and yeah, I was like, I knew that if he just got a peak on the bottom, he'd be able to manage it. I thought even on the outside he could get a run, but I'm like, I know it's just a lot harder to pull off. So the pressure was there. I didn't know how clean he'd run me there. He got in the bumper out of 4, but otherwise just really hard and intense racing there. So yeah, definitely was a lot of work to pull off the win. Plus Carl was always right there as well. So but yeah, those 20 lap tires, yeah, they he definitely made them work.
But yeah, they, holding off Aaron never an easy task, and even Carl on the oval side's not an easy accomplishment. Now, we know you come from GT, but definitely apparently have some oval chops as well.
Yeah, I think the 20 minutes really helped me figure out just like the handling of the car. I mean, this thing has just so little downforce and it's constantly sliding, so you really got to manage the throttle to control it on exit, minimizing any counter steer. And yeah, just keeping that like momentum up mid corner allows you to just keep on someone's bumper. So definitely managing tires. I feel like I definitely have a lot of work to do with this thing. I feel like they were absolutely melted at the end of those 40 laps, but I'm just glad we didn't have any more green white checkers since I think that was intense enough for me.
Well, it was close, but congratulations on being the king of oval for core this for this year. And any shout outs you want to give out before we hop over to Pocono?
Just a shout out to Aaron at the end there, not just for racing me clean, but I think he gets the award for the best flip so far of the night. After the finish, absolutely launched it into turn 3 and flipped it into the outside fence. So huge shout out for that. Was pretty awesome to watch. So, but yeah, looking forward to Pocono. Never driven these prototypes before. So this will also be. I've driven Pocono, so I know the track, but yeah, excited to see how the car handles around here. But yeah, excited to see how this goes.
Bump drafting will be interesting. Just clear warning, we've done this one before.
They're so much fun. You're gonna have a blast. That's all I can say.
Looking forward to it. Thanks, guys.
All right. That was your winner, John Schwartz there. And let's pull up the results. Here we go. Jonathan Schwartz taking home your win tonight. Aaron Smith in second. Carl Hanwork in third. Christopher Hamilton in fourth. Dave Tilford in fifth. Josh Van Western in sixth. Kelly Pointer in seventh. Nathan Nickerson, not Nick, in eighth. John Crane in ninth. Ricky Renner in 10th. Joe Thomas in 11th. Dan Phelps in 12th. Matt Crockett in 13th. Kevin Foster in 14th. Brendan in 15th. And Justin Kirby down in 16th after that early kerfuffle. So, from us here at CRN, we will be back with y'all shortly once we hop over to Virtual Pocono.
Engines roar, the lights go green. Metal beasts on gasoline. Pedal down, no turning back. Feel the thunder on the track. Chrome and steel, the battle calls. Through the smoke, we stand tall. Rivals crushed, we leave in dust. Speed is our only trust. You think you're fast, you think you're tough, but on this track it sucks to suck. Born to race, born to fight. Push the limit all the night. Feel the fire, hear the sound. Burning rubber on the ground. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. Feel the rush, adrenaline. Victory in our skin. Tighten the grip. Hold the line, defeats the word we leave behind. Danger right with every turn, in every crash, a lesson learned. The roar of engines, scream of tires, feeds the need, ignites the fire. You thought you had the skills to win, but the checkered flag is where it begins. Born to race, born to fight, push the limit all the night. Feel the fire, hear the sound, burning rubber on the ground. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. On the edge of speed, we drive the line. Leave them broken at the finish sign. Glory waits for those who dare. In the heat of battle, we're prepared. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. On the end, it sucks. Clears and engines die. The victors stand, the rest just cry. The truth is hard, the road is rough. If you can't keep up, well, it sucks to suck. Engines roar, the lights go green. Metal beasts on gasoline. Pedal down, no turning back. Feel the thunder on the track. Chrome and steel, the battle calls. Through the smoke, we stand tall. Rivals crushed, we leave in dust. Speed is our only trust. You think you're fast, you think you're tough, but on this track it sucks to suck. Born to race, born to fight. Push the limit all the night. Feel the fire, hear the sound. Burning rubber on the ground. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not drive the line, leave them broken at the finish sign. Glory waits for those who dare. In the heat of battle, we're prepared. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. On the end, it sucks. Clears and engines die. The victors stand, the rest just cry. The truth is hard, the road is rough. If you can't keep up, well, it sucks to suck. Engines roar, the lights go green. Metal beasts on gasoline. Pedal down, no turning back. Feel the thunder on the track. Chrome and steel, the battle calls. Through the smoke, we stand tall. Rivals crushed, we leave in dust. Speed is our only trust. You think you're fast, you think you're tough. But on this track, it sucks to suck. Born to race, born to fight. Push the limit, own the night. Feel the fire, hear the sound. Burning rubber on the ground. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. Feel the rush, adrenaline. Victory in our skin. Tighten the grip, hold the line. Defeat's the word we leave behind. Danger right with every turn. In every crash, a lesson learned. The roar of engines, scream of tires. Feeds the need, ignites the fire. You thought you had the skills to win, but the checkered flag is where it begins. Born to race, born to fight. Push the limit, own the night. Feel the fire, hear the sound. Burning rubber on the ground. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. On the edge of speed, we drive the line. Leave them broken at the finish sign. Glory waits for those who dare. In the heat of battle, we're prepared. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. On the end, it sucks. Clears and engines die. The victors stand, the rest just cry. The truth is hard, the road is rough. If you can't keep up, well, it sucks to suck. Engines roar, the lights go green. Metal beasts on gasoline. Pedal down, no turning back. Feel the thunder on the track. Chrome and steel, the battle calls. Through the smoke, we stand tall. Rivals crushed, we leave in dust. Speed is our only trust. You think you're fast, you think you're tough. But on this track, it sucks to suck. Born to race, born to fight. Push the limit, own the night. Feel the fire, hear the sound. Burning rubber on the ground. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. Feel the rush, adrenaline. Victory in our skin. Tighten the grip, hold the line. Defeat's drive the line, leave them broken at the finish sign. Glory waits for those who dare. In the heat of battle, we're prepared. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. On the end, it sucks. Clears and engines die. The victors stand, the rest just cry. The truth is hard, the road is rough. If you can't keep up, well, it sucks to suck. Engines roar, the lights go green. Metal beasts on gasoline. Pedal down, no turning back. Feel the thunder on the track. Chrome and steel, the battle calls. Through the smoke, we stand tall. Rivals crushed, we leave in dust. Speed is our only trust. You think you're fast, you think you're tough. But on this track, it sucks to suck. Born to race, born to fight. Push the limit, own the night. Feel the fire, hear the sound. Burning rubber on the ground. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. Feel the rush, adrenaline. Victory in our skin. Tighten the grip, hold the line. Defeat's the word we leave behind. Danger right with every turn. In every crash, a lesson learned. The roar of engines, scream of tires. Feeds the need, ignites the fire. You thought you had the skills to win, but the checkered flag is where it begins. Born to race, born to fight. Push the limit, own the night. Feel the fire, hear the sound. Burning rubber on the ground. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. On the edge of speed, we drive the line. Leave them broken at the finish sign. Glory waits for those who dare. In the heat of battle, we're prepared. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. On the end, it sucks. Clears and engines die. The victors stand, the rest just cry. The truth is hard, the road is rough. If you can't keep up, well, it sucks to suck. Engines roar, the lights go green. Metal beasts on gasoline. Pedal down, no turning back. Feel the thunder on the track. Chrome and steel, the battle calls. Through the smoke, we stand tall. Rivals crushed, we leave in dust. Speed is our only trust. You think you're fast, you think you're tough. But on this track, it sucks to suck. Born to race, born to fight. Push the limit, own the night. Feel the fire, hear the sound. Burning rubber on the ground. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. Feel the rush, adrenaline. Victory in our skin. Tighten the grip, drive the line, leave them broken at the finish sign. Glory waits for those who dare. In the heat of battle, we're prepared. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. On the end, it sucks. Clears and engines die. The victors stand, the rest just cry. The truth is hard, the road is rough. If you can't keep up, well, it sucks to suck. Engines roar, the lights go green. Metal beasts on gasoline. Pedal down, no turning back. Feel the thunder on the track. Chrome and steel, the battle calls. Through the smoke, we stand tall. Rivals crushed, we leave in dust. Speed, it is our only trust. You think you're fast, you think you're tough. But on this track, it sucks to suck. Born to race, born to fight. Push the limit, own the night. Feel the fire, hear the sound. Burning rubber on the ground. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. Feel the rush, adrenaline. Victory in our skin. Tighten the grip, hold the line. Defeat's the word we leave behind. Danger right with every turn. In every crash, a lesson learned. The roar of engines, scream of tires. Feeds the need, ignites the fire. You thought you had the skills to win, but the checkered flag is where it begins. Born to race, born to fight. Push the limit, own the night. Feel the fire, hear the sound. Burning rubber on the ground. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. On the edge of speed, we drive the line. Leave them broken at the finish sign. Glory waits for those who dare. In the heat of battle, we're prepared. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. On the end, it sucks. Clears and engines die. The victors stand, the rest just cry. The truth is hard, the road is rough. If you can't keep up, well, it sucks to suck. Engines roar, the lights go green. Metal beasts on gasoline. Pedal down, no turning back. Feel the thunder on the track. Chrome and steel, the battle calls. Through the smoke, we stand tall. Rivals crushed, we leave in dust. Speed, it is our only trust. You think you're fast, you think you're tough. But on this track, it sucks to suck. Born to race, born to fight. Push the limit, own the night. Feel the fire, hear the sound. Burning rubber on the ground. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. Feel the rush, adrenaline. Victory in our skin. Tighten the grip, hold the line. Defeat's drive the line, leave them broken at the finish sign. Glory waits for those who dare, in the heat of battle, we're prepared. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. On the end, it sucks. Clears and engines die. The victors stand, the rest just cry. The truth is hard, the road is rough. If you can't keep up, well, it sucks to suck. Engines roar, the lights go green. Metal beasts on gasoline. Pedal down, no turning back. Feel the thunder on the track. Chrome and steel, the battle calls. Through the smoke, we stand tall. Rivals crushed, we leave in dust. Speed is our only trust. You think you're fast, you think you're tough, but on this track it sucks to suck. Born to race, born to fight. Push the limit, own the night. Feel the fire, hear the sound. Burning rubber on the ground. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. Feel the rush, adrenaline. Victory in our skin. Tighten the grip, hold the line. Defeat's the word we leave behind. Danger right with every turn. In every crash, a lesson learned. The roar of engines, scream of tires. Feeds the need, ignites the fire. You thought you had the skills to win, but the checkered flag is where it begins. Born to race, born to fight. Push the limit, own the night. Feel the fire, hear the sound. Burning rubber on the ground. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. On the edge of speed, we drive the line. Leave them broken at the finish sign. Glory waits for those who dare. In the heat of battle, we're prepared. No mercy shown, no second place. In this league, there's no disgrace. If you're not first, you know the luck. But in the end, it sucks to suck. On the end, it sucks. Clears and engines die. The victors stand, the rest just cry. The truth is hard, the road is rough. If you can't keep up, well, it sucks to suck. Engines roar, the lights go green. Metal beasts on gasoline.
Are on the pole.
Welcome, everyone, to the King of Core playoffs. This is the final race of the night. This is the Daytona Prototypes coming from virtual Pocono Raceway. So, yeah, let's see who's doing what here. Looks like Carl currently on pole with a 53.852. They got a little bit of time. Let's check in with Aaron Smith here.
Yeah, a few drivers out there still trying to get their laps in as a qualifying time is nearing the end here. So sorry for the little bit of extension there for the break, but had to make a few setup changes, so we ended up creating another session. But we're back. We're going to be here at the good old Pocono, 3 distinct turns, not 4. They each and every single one is going to be unique and different. So it is very hard to get a car that is set up here. They got long straight. We have long straightaways, high bank turn, flat turn. So a little bit of everything. These drivers are going to have their hands full with throttle control and trying to maintain speed, and then cope with the draft. These cars, these are the Daytona prototypes. They are a lot of fun to drive. If you haven't, or if you're part of iRacing and you haven't raced these, highly recommend it. It's definitely a different experience. But tonight we will be here. And right now, it does look like Carl Hanworth is still holding on to that provisional pole.
Yeah, the old Daytona prototypes. They were, think they ran these at Daytona. What, 20 years ago now?
I don't even remember.
I mean, it's crazy to think.
I just know they're a cool looking car. They handle good. They got a lot of height. They got a lot of downforce. They draft well. I mean, it's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, they remind me. I want to say it's just like a Corvette C7 or a C5 Z06R motor or something. It makes like 600 something horsepower.
Yeah, the other prototype. There's another Daytona prototype, but it's a Corvette. That's a lot of fun to drive as well.
Oh, that's right. This isn't the Corvette one. This is the Riley one. Yeah, I get the two mixed up.
Yep.
All right, well, yep. Looks like Carl Hanworth did take the pole after all with a 53.852. Aaron Smith just a smidgen behind him in second. Kevin Foster managing to get in third there for the quali. Kevin Pointer in fourth. Nathan Nickerson in fifth. Josh Van Westen in sixth. Ricky Renner in seventh. Joe Thomas in eighth. Christopher Hamilton in ninth. Dave Tilford in 10th. Dan Phelps in 11th. Matt Crockett in 12th. And then we have John Crane in 13th, Jonathan Schwartz down in 14th, and Brandon in 15th. All right, so let's take a look here. We'll click on this, hit hide on that. Go look here. We got another yellow banana. Paint job out of Aaron Smith. Carl in, let's see, this is paint job he ran for Premier.
Yeah, there's a lot of older paint jobs on some of the more veteran core drivers out there. Obviously, Carl Hanworth, another shout out to you, Joker Graphics, I believe. We've had a few painters out there.
Let's see.
Good paints
If it was Joker, you'll see that
cars.
little logo on it somewhere.
Yeah, it was either like he had the. Oh wow! I think is that on the back of that car? Is that a? I'm gonna look because now I'm curious. This might be. This paint might be so old that it could be from when. Moose Meat. Yep, it sure is. Death by Moose Media. So for anybody that's been around Core for an extended amount of time, and including myself, so back when I first started driving with Core, they had a broadcaster that we called him Moose, but he had his own media, and it was called Death by Moose Media, and he used to do the broadcast. Did a fantastic job.
Especially when it came to Nickerson's name.
Yeah, he went on from broadcasting it on his own channel to in with another broadcasting company, and then life happened. I think he had a kid and stuff, so ended up moving on and doing bigger and better things. So wish him the greatest, but that is a flashback from about 4 years ago. So that paint job does have some age on it. We're getting ready to go green here.
Yeah, we are green. And as they wind these things up.
Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit to get these things wound up, just a little bit, as they ended up doing a gear change to kind of help the high end out, and that's with the drafting and whatnot. But down to the inside, Nathan Nickerson taking the little bump by the 53 of Ricky Renner into Carl Hanworth.
Carl going down to the inside there. This is better pack racing than NASCAR.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit challenging. are going to have to lift in a few of the corners, especially you got to be careful with that tunnel turn after these tires wear down just a little bit. But they are 3 wide, and are they close? Are we going to see 4 wide tonight? Look, Carl Handwork and Nathan Nickerson touch wheels. Still
You
keep
know,
it straight
if I'm
here as they
Aaron,
head down the front stretch.
If I'm Aaron, I can tell you the last place I want to be is on the outside right there.
Oh, side by side, touching wheels again.
Foster
Looking to go
going
4
for
wide
a
into turn 1.
Ooh, Foster clearing. Oh, nice. Kevin Foster passing, what, 5 cars in a matter of a couple hundred yards right there? Got the run and got it done.
How much do you trust your friends, Aaron? Smith looking down to the inside of Carl Handwork, but Carl Handwork tucking up behind. Kevin Foster trying to push him on that outside. Nathan Nickerson looking to maybe possibly go 3 wide. So a lot of these drivers trying to use that side draft. You see the shove going on as Nathan Nickerson is pushing that 70 out to the front. Here comes the 218 of Joe Thomas and the Captain Crunch machine trying to get in the mix.
And you can see the front of every one of these cars so far all have a little bit of scrapage from the they're bump drafting. I don't think anyone ever intended these cars to bump draft, but it's happening.
Yeah, a little bit of bump draft going on, and you just really got to kind of be careful going in the front of your machine. You don't want these things to overheat and blow up or lose a motor. That's why they changed the gearing just a little bit. But we're going to be side by side by side by side all the way from the front to the back, and it's going to be an interesting 23 laps to go. Right now, Aaron Smith is out front, Nathan Nickerson in second, Kevin Foster, Joe Thomas, Carl Handwork. Round out your top 5. Christopher Hamilton is in P number 6, Kelly Pointer, David Tilford, John Van Westen, Matt Crockett, top 10.
It's definitely.
Ooh, little wiggle by the 121. Right there in front of Matt Crockett, able to keep it off the wall, keep it going. A 199 of Jonathan Schwartz in towards the back here.
Look at Carl with that.
Anything can happen.
So it looks like the side draft is definitely a thing in these cars.
Oh, it's huge. Like drafting is like amazing. You get a huge run. You can see that bump, the shot that Carl Handwork gave to the Captain Crunch machine. But Kevin Foster using that slingshot on the inside yet again to maybe line things up here.
You know Kevin's coming over the radio saying, "I just want to lead 1 lap, guys."
There's no points, Kevin. This is for all the beans, though. This is for the all the bragging rights, and this is the King of Core award for the 2nd time this year, and to finish it up. So what a way to start off 2025 as being the king of it all. Dave Tilford taking her 4 wide down turn 1.
It was the
3 wide.
First half of 2023 was the last time Mr. Foster was the King of Core champion.
Mm-hmm.
And since then we've had Hamilton.
Cars have. Look at this! Look at the whole shot down the straightaway. Oh my goodness! It's gonna be so hard to time this thing out.
Oh yeah, this is one of those you're gonna, that's one of the reasons you're gonna see people like Kevin doing what they're doing is they're gonna
they go around. Dave Tilford.
Did David keep that off the wall?
Kelly Pointer.
Is that car okay? I'm gonna have to go back here and look.
I don't know. Because the Captain Crunch machine came down, took the doze off of Kelly Pointer. Kelly Pointer getting into Dave Tilford.
Yeah.
Tilford misses the wall, and Kelly Pointer does not. Gets on the outside wall. So very close there by Tilford. Let's keep that thing alive.
And unless he's got some suspension damage from hitting that little access road. Looks like
you got 20 laps to go. This is only this was a quick race, right? This was only 40. Was that 40?
This one is...
No, 25 lap. These are 1 minute laps, so it's going to take a little bit of time. Obviously, we got about 20 minutes remaining here with 21 laps here. Obviously, under caution for a few of them, but to give time for these drivers to come down and get that fast repair if needed, but they only have one.
Yeah, I'm double checking our little thing here, and 25 lap feature.
Yep. So,
That
couple
was-
laps in the books right now. A lot of passing going on. You've seen earlier the drivers being able to go 3-4 wide here, and the draft is unreal. You've seen the whole shot down the long stretch, down the back stretch, and anything can happen. I can only imagine what the end result is going to be here tonight as some of the drivers look towards pit lane to go down inside. I think they're going to make sure they have enough fuel. I don't know. I don't think tires are going to be a major issue here either, as these cars normally are designed to be on the road.
Yeah,
find
they're.
out.
Well, you never know. Carl may have set the session to 20% fuel.
You want to be the king of core? You better figure it out.
That's crazy. Yeah, these had the hydraulic lift setups on the car.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how these cars are made up. Oh,
I can tell you they drop them pretty hard. Kevin's sitting there for a minute. Is he fixing some damage, I wonder? But I think Mr. Foster's proved you can make it from
Oh,
the front to the
passions
back in
don't-
very short.
oh, passions don't count.
Okay.
I just heard him come over the radio.
Well, that's nice. Nathan Dickerson leading the race right now. Then you have Carl Hamwork decided not to pit. Hamilton decided not to pit. Dave Tilford did not pit. So he must not have had anything too serious.
I mean, he didn't even touch the ball, I don't think. Lights are still on the pace car, so we still got at least one more lap to go here as we round this finale up here, but we will have 21 laps remaining. The caution laps do not count here tonight with the King of Core finale. We are at Pocono in the prototypes, the Riley prototypes, Daytona prototypes. A lot of fun. Cars, a lot of fun for sure. You can see right now their drivers are probably not used to the amount of draft that these things produce, and you're able to take advantage of.
Oh, I thought I saw Kevin going into the pits there. He's just doing his normal play around.
Nathan Nickerson up front. Not quite sure how the start handles. But, you know, you get in that position where you're in the lead, and you know, I've done that myself. I don't know. I was in an official oval, and I haven't ran official ovals in, I don't know how long. And I wasn't paying attention that there's actually a speed limit that you need to maintain until you get to the restart zone.
Yeah, I haven't really run any of the officials with a restart zone yet. But I guess I'll find out when we do Xfinity next season.
The lights are off on the pace car, getting ready to go. We're in turn number 2. Coming around to that third and final corner, which the start-finish line is about halfway, not quite halfway down this front stretch. So there's a little bit of time. These drivers get the chance to bunch up, and as our friend in the 64 would say, accordion is my favorite instrument.
Just a little bit.
Holding. Got a nail biter on the NFL Network over here. I'm watching out of the corner of my eye. I got core racing happening in front of me. Nail biter.
Green.
Football
We're
happening in
green.
the other corner. But we were back under green. Nathan Nixon back on the loud pedal. But, you know, you got to treat this the way these cars draft, just like if you were at Talladega or Daytona. And don't get yourself too much of a head start, because see how much the draft takes takes a toll. You gotta watch these cars turn as they head down this
I was about to
long
say, you
pond
see,
straightaway.
almost kind of see Aaron look like he laid back a little bit to start that run.
And you see the Carl going down to that inside.
Well, that's the thing is we got 20 laps left, you know. You want to stay somewhere in that front pack, but you don't necessarily need to be anywhere at least until 5 to go. Starting to set that up.
Yeah, the drivers just need to pay attention, give each other room.
Oh!
And Carl Hanwork heading
Caution, yellow
down.
flags.
Oh, able to keep that car off the wall, but enters the pit lane. Hopefully not getting a caution.
Yeah, that one there. Where did it didn't even register that as a as an accident?
Now the
I can pull up this one here and see. Put this on. Carl. Ooh, almost net code look like maybe, but just getting a little bit of a push the wrong way. Yeah, Carl coming to a complete stop, and I know he wants to turn out and not take the pit road, but oh well, he did kind of catch the barrels there a little bit.
I'm not seeing any black flags for Carl, so probably able to avoid the penalties. But definitely plenty of time to get back to the front. We still have 20 laps remaining. Why is it showing Chris Johnson Schwartz crashed? Do they have to check up really hard or something?
I guess they're just going for tires every time.
Possibly. Oh, why does everybody look like they crashed?
It's something under pacing. I saw it on SDK earlier, but by the time they're around the start-finish line, it registers everybody's crashing while pacing.
I guess. A crash. It's funny. Made me look. Why so much red? I mean, we get little alerts from SDK half the time, and we're always looking for the big old red symbol saying somebody crashed, so you can get hopefully a good camera angle on what happened back there, and catch everything what's happen on screen. Show the viewers kind of maybe their favorite driver or somebody they're rooting for. Speaking of which, who do you think is going to be the winner here tonight? I mean, it can be anybody. As you've seen how big the draft is. So look it up in chat. Let us know who you think is going to be the overall King of Core champion here tonight. And please remember to hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't, to see everything that CRN has to offer throughout the week.
I think you got 3 that you're going to have to look for the win on this one. I think it'll be, probably Hamilton will be up there, Aaron, and obviously Foster, showing how quickly they can make it through the pack. So, yeah, it's one of those things. You're not going to know who's going to win until about probably 5 feet before the start-finish line.
Right. It's going to be a good one, so I hope you got your camera angles ready to catch who's going to win this thing, because it's going to be a nail-biter. 20 more exciting laps to go here at Pocono.
Let's see. Trying to see what we got for start-finish line here. Yeah, it's doing the same thing again. Everyone crashed, apparently, according to SDK.
Well, I think it's because the cautions aren't counting. Like the laps aren't counting. I guess. I don't know.
Well, we got the starter cam.
Yep, here goes. Lights are off on the pace car. Cars will go back to double file for some close nail biting action. So far so good. Couple minor cautions, spin arounds. Nobody that's experienced some heavy damage. We're seeing right now Nathan Nickerson still out front with Christopher Hamilton, Dave Tilford, Ricky Renner, Aaron Smith, John Crane, John Van Westen, Joe Thomas, Matt Crockett, and Brandon. And for your top 10, then back in 11th, you have Dan Phelps, Kelly Pointer, Jonathan Schwartz, Carl Hanwork, and Kevin Foster. So seeing some speedy guys still sitting in the back, and if it's just a pitch strategy or let the guys wreck in front of you strategy, just got to be careful when you're in the back because you got to avoid those wrecks, as a lot of these drivers are using the draft to their advantage to get a shot up front. But once you get there, where are you going? Too many laps remaining as we're getting ready to go back to green.
Yeah, they're, let's see. Yeah, I think they're going to be.
Coming at 3 now.
Yep. Got Barney with a green flag out. Pace car will duck on off into the pits there. And they're going to hit the loud pedals.
Green flag.
Green flag. Go, go, go.
I'm Kevin and Carl. I'm just going to linger back just a little bit, but you kind of want to pair up. You don't want to be left on your own. Obviously, you don't want to lose the draft. But you just got to be very aware of everything that's happening in front of you. As now, all the drivers are going to stay too wide going through turn number 1. Ready to see the draft take place here. I think they're just kind of getting happy, but they know that this thing needs to end here tonight sometime. Victor is the overall king of Nathan Nickerson out front.
Hang on, Elise. Captain Crunch going to the outside.
Dan Foss. No, he's the 85. He's the Kool-Aid machine. So Kevin Foster and Carl Hanwork maybe working together. Just looking ahead here. I know they're trying to be patient because it just seems like the draft is huge here. Too many laps to go to try to force your way to the front. It's one thing as a driver though, especially if you're a road driver and you're not used to like this drafting type situations. That really is kind of overwhelming because you get this huge run and then like what are you gonna do with it? You have 18 laps. You're not going anywhere once you get out front. I'm gonna tell you that. Oh, what a little shake there by the 1-8 or the Captain Crunch machine.
Who is that? Is that the
Joe Thomas, one of the younger drivers out there, got a little bit of a lower. I know I rating doesn't mean anything, but does have a little bit of lower I rating, so might not be used to being so close door to door. Comes down on Carl Hanwork. Carl Hanwork lifts to avoid any kind of accident. So gotta watch that 218. Just might not have the experience.
Oh!
What a wreck!
Oh,
Aaron Smith in the wall.
Looks like Nickerson may have gotten into the back of. Let's see. Looking for.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think that's Ricky Renner. Yeah, just kind of touches the back of Renner, and Renner gets down into Aaron there. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh,
Good night, buddy.
So we are 16 laps to go. I'm not seeing anybody in there. I'm going to just see if we can do this. I'm going to pop down and ask Carl if he wants me to shorten these cautions up.
timer running down as only so much allotted time. We do have. I think. Let's see.
Because I imagine Aaron will probably need to come in. Because looking at.
Yeah, he took a pretty heavy hit. It was just, like I said, it could be some inexperience in drafting. What do you do when you get this huge run? Are you prepared to make the pass? Are you prepared to, hold your car out front? And you really need to know the limits of these cars. And with this car not being something that everybody drives daily, the odds of knowing exactly the dimensions of where the car is could be very challenging to maybe somebody that does not have much time in these. But it does look like I need to get back live here. It looks like a lot of people are deciding to.
Looks like
come
Joe
into
Thomas,
pits.
Carl Hanworth, Kevin Foster, Chris Hamilton, Aaron Smith, Dan Phillips, and Schwartz all into the pit lane.
Yeah, not a bad move. They could come in and get, a little bit of fuel. If these machines starting to tighten up, or they don't. So maybe they just want tires. Maybe they want to use a fast repair. I don't know.
It looks like Aaron is not taking his fast repair. So kind of have it focused on him just to see how long it takes him to get out of pit road here.
Well, with caution laps not counting, I mean, there's the odds of another caution coming out are pretty high, considering that we've had 3 so far. We're at 17 laps to go. Nathan Nickerson is out front with Dave Tilford, Ricky Renner, John Crane, Matt Crocker for your top 5.
Yeah, we're getting to that point. These guys are going to need to run some green flag laps. Otherwise, we will not be able to get this entire race in.
Yes, 17 laps to go. About a minute a lap, while they're green. So, yeah, looking to, get this thing underway. See, I could show my session state. See, yeah, they have about 25 minutes. So they don't need any more of these caution flags, or, you're going to need to start looking at who's in the lead for when this thing ends. And that's the last thing that we kind of want, is to end it on end the race under an unfinished race. I mean, it's happened, because some of the drivers have issues with the car or the track, but this car combo is a lot of fun, and it's definitely, maybe the drivers are having a little too much fun taking the advantage of some of these crazy drafts that are happening.
It looks like Aaron's getting most of that damage repaired now. So he will be back on the back. Ooh.
Yeah, lights are off on the pace car, so.
So we'll get this one, and then, yep, it looks like it's going to be probably right about exactly halfway through. And this was a 25 lap race, so yeah, we're going to. I'm going to be right back, Jimmy.
Yep.
Green, green, green.
Here,
Okay,
back
back in the
green.
green a little bit. Got some checkup going on. Dave Tilford didn't quite get the start that he wanted on the outside, so it's gonna bunch everybody up. So Nathan Nicholson out the lead.
They're 3 and almost 4 wide towards the middle of the pack there.
Yeah, everybody knows that they need to kind of get themselves somewhat in a position to the front, because you never know when the next car is going to come out. Obviously, these things can go. Cars can go 3, 4 wide here at Pocono, and so the drivers in the back are going to want to start moving with time ticking down. Only 23 minutes remaining. So plenty of time if they can keep these things green. They'll work their way to a green to the actual checkered flag.
Yeah, you can see there David lost his drafting partners and just gets swallowed up by that new inner and outer lane. So definitely going to take a little bit of help to make it to the end here.
See Chris Hamilton down to the inside, down the backstretch, going down into turn number 2.
And then you see that puts Tilford right back in the lead.
Yeah, Tilford now going to get a shot from Matt Crockett. See Carl Hammer. People just have to be patient and use the drafter to their advantage, and don't, just because you get a huge run, try to force a move to happen. Sometimes you just need to let up just a little bit, and even as much as I got the driver chat in my ear as well, and hey, laps in, but yeah, looking 3 wide, 4 wide here, you see making moves, but you have to make them don't force something that's not there. See Aaron Smith looking to the bottom side of Matt Crockett, falling behind Christopher Hamilton. Oh, and a little touchy. Matt Crockett
Little wiggles.
Aaron Smith letting up as well. Trying to fit in the middle. Dave Tilford's going around.
Looks like they're keeping it.
Oh, I think it's
they
green.
all?
Tilford saved it.
And the crazy thing is, they'll draw this pack right back up too.
Yeah, Dave Tilford and John Van Westen. Josh Van Westen and Dave Tilford just need to hook up together and get that draft going and catch back up if they're out, just out of that zone. Falling behind Dave.
Yeah. As soon as they lift it in that corner, I think you can see that.
Yeah, Aaron Smith has made it back out to the front here in the yellow number 700. Kelly Pointer down to the inside, looking to take the lead temporarily here. Matt Crockett, just Hamilton on that outside. Carl Handwerk finds himself in that top 5 again on the outside with Brandon.
A little wiggle from that push from Chris. As he would say, you got a little too much of that big suck.
Yeah, you really gotta be careful here. Kevin Foster looking to the inside to make it 3 wide down the front stretch.
And within a lap, there is Tilford right back up in the middle of the pack, setting the fastest lap that lap of 52.281. So,
yeah, draft really working for. Oh, just gotta be careful.
I mean, that's the good news is, I mean, if you wanted to, you could probably stack 7 cars wide here. It wouldn't be a good idea, but you probably could get away with it.
Oh, the Hot Wheels machine bounced off the wall. I think that was Jonathan Schwartz. Too wide up front. Kelly Pointer looking to have a lap led here with Kelly Pointer, or excuse me, Aaron Smith on that outside. But Carl Hamwick going to the middle, trying to take the lead.
No, here's Kevin. Kevin's about to make everyone look silly, isn't he? Oh, almost.
Kevin Foster makes a move down the inside. Take Pete number 3, but got Matt Crockett on the outside. Is going to give that 700 a shove. Got a nice draft going. Carl Handwerk getting stuck in the middle. He's going to fall back a few spots.
Like you said, these guys are all up until those last couple laps. They're just trying to see what sticks, what works. But I think everybody's got the message, let's try to be a little cleaner. Or they just all immediately got better at saving it.
Yeah, still down to 11 laps to go here with 20 minutes remaining.
Which, if it goes green the rest of the way, we won't have a problem. Oh! Carl Handwerk spinning to the inside there. So we will hit the button to try to shorten this up as soon as they all get back behind the pace car here. That's crazy. I guess with these cars, it's just not...
We're actually in that window, John. I'm sorry, I muted myself. We're in that window right now. I think, regardless of what happens, unless they got caution after caution after caution. But it looks like Matt on that one. It looks Matt Crockett. Oops.
Yeah, gets a little bad contact off the edge there. And
Yeah, comes down, gives Carl a shot. Innocent, Carl just being an innocent bystander on that, just like driving along, like la la la, and take a shot to the side, get turned around. So yet again, the 18 will have to fall them back. I don't know. Looks like he's got some pretty good damage on that left side. So I don't know if he still has a fast repair in the bag.
hit the button. This should be 1 lap to go this next time around. We will see if my admin controls are actually functional. Never really had to use them other than the clear black ones.
Yeah, I had to read stuff, so I don't see anything saying that it was like reduced or anything. Go back to, I guess I'll go to Aaron Smith and look up the nose here. That's not a bad good nose. Lights are still on the pace car, so we'll see if the lights go off this time though. So we got a bit of a race, a race against the clock and a race against whatever. So these drivers coming down pit lane, Kevin Foster and a bunch of other people. Carl Handwerk coming down in the pits, obviously involved there with Matt Crockett. Obviously being some
There
of
we
the
go.
drivers.
That did work, so we're 1 to go now.
Short, caution was short by 1 lap. Now 1 lap to green. So these drivers need to get in and get back out. Have plenty of time being a long track. So let's see if Carl Handwerk does. He did have a fast repair in the back, so that's always a plus. We'll see that 18 get a shot at getting back to the front again here. We are down to 10 laps to go, but the biggest thing right now that we're keeping an eye on is the time remaining in the race. We're down to almost 15 minutes. By the time they get around here and come across the start finish line, they will be at 15 minutes. Laps are 53 seconds, 54 seconds if you want to round up just a little bit. So we are in that window to finish, but they need to run more green laps, or they could be in caution, or in jeopardy, I should say, not caution, in jeopardy of not finishing this thing.
Van Western's going to be a little on the close side for making the... No, he's got plenty of time.
Oh, no. He might, if you time it just
Like-
right, you could be full throttle.
Days of Thunder.
Just because it takes so long to wind up.
I've had that happen in 1 core race where it was close.
I've only seen it a handful of times.
Oh, did that, I guess since
good
it did it
timing.
after the thing, they're all single file too.
Yeah, single file start here, and I mean it is what it
Green
is.
flag. Green flag.
Get these things going. I mean, Aaron Smith's a sitting duck, though. We'll just say that.
he's all the way down here going, yeah.
He's like, get away from my draft. I don't want. I mean, that was smart on Aaron's part. Kind of slow down that draft on his tail. So now puts it on Matt Crockett. But yeah, pretty decent start there right now. So now the drivers will be working against each other. This is the most we've seen these cars spread out.
I said they'll all be right back together here in just a second.
Yeah, drivers in the back need to get together and move forward. Obviously, 9 laps remaining. You know, so a little less than 9 minutes of this race, and some fast drivers in the back of this field. It's really just all about getting to the front. They have to work together, or they can find themselves spinning or wrecking and being right in the back again, and possibly not finishing here. But Carl down to the inside is going to use that. Looks like he's going to get a shot from the 53 of Ricky Renner, pushing them down the front stretch as they go down into turn number 1. Looks like they're 3 wide up front.
Yeah, it's falling back to about 2 wide now. Got a couple different lines. It looks like they're running.
Got Aaron Smith and Matt Crockett up front right now. Christopher Hamilton in the mix there with Jonathan Schwartz. We've seen these drivers all night. Kelly Pointer there sitting in P number 5. Brandon's in P number 6. Dave Tilford finds himself back up in P number 7. Dan Phelps is in 8. Carl Hanwork has worked his way up to P number 9. As they basically in the front row of that second pack, along with the 11 of John Crane. Can they work together and get back at the front? Let's see how close John Crane is to the back bumper of Carl Hanwork, but they're closing in quickly, hopefully catching that draft.
Yeah, it looks like that was a 7/10 of a second gap earlier,
and wide up front.
Now it's 3/10.
Carl Hanwork back up to the main group along with the rest of the top. So everybody back together yet once again. Carl down to the inside of the 85 of Dan Phelps, looking to move forward right behind Dave Tilford and Christopher Hamilton.
Yeah, you see they're kind of sorting out to inner and outer lines now.
At this point, you got 7 laps to go. Are you trying to get to the front, or are you just trying to be in a position where you could possibly pull out and get that great run to take that lead on that front?
Yeah. And then, if you are out front, that's what, you got to wonder what...
4 wide. Oh, right in the back bumper of Aaron Smith. Here comes Carl Hanwork.
Aaron getting a little bit of a shove there from Carl. I mean, because if you got a drafting partner and, you could hold the top, hold out front for a little while, but it's going to take somebody, willing to push you all the way.
Yeah, you got, looks like Matt Crockett on that outside trying to hold it out there, pulls down just a little bit, breaking the push there from, I think that's Schwartz. Yeah, 199 the Hot Wheels car.
Definitely going through 6 laps to go. About to be 5 laps to go this time.
I mean, you don't get... Oh, Kevin Foster and Dan Phelps touch the wheels. They separate.
What is it? Is that 6 different lines being run right there?
That's 4 wide. Head down to turn number 1.
Oh, that's a legit 4 wide. I think there was 5 right behind that
4. It's 4 by 4. Now it's 1 by 3 by 4.
1 by 3 by 4 by 6. The entire field is only covered by 7 8/10 right now.
I feel like I'm calling a formation of bogeys.
12 o'clock high. Watch out. Ooh.
Carl gave Carl a nice shot, but man, that was a little dicey.
Looks like the gloves are coming off here with 5 laps to go. Everybody's
oh my God, front stretch.
4 wide. There's wiggles. There's guys with runs who don't want to. Oh, I think, did Carl save it? He did. No, that wasn't Carl. That was Kelly.
It's Kelly. I pooped my pants.
You definitely wanted to wear the brown pants tonight. Ooh. I think we're getting a little bit of net code with some of the way these cars are ping-ponging off
I
each other.
see 0 net code at the moment right now, but these cars definitely want a net code. they just want to net code each other and get this thing over. 4 laps to go.
3 wide. Ooh. Ugh.
I've never seen these cars bump so much in my life.
I don't think anyone's trying to bump them this much. Now there's your combo. There's the big one. There's the big one.
Caution, yellow flag.
3 laps to go.
That's Hamilton. That's somebody's missing a front tire. Who is that? Ricky Renner. Hope Ricky's got his fast repair.
Oh,
So Chris, hope you got yours. John, hope you got yours.
The Kool-Aid car, oh yeah, through the pit wall. Oh man, check out the Reese's car. Oh, no,
who is that?
Again.
The 50.
Van Weston.
Let's look back here and see what happened with what.
Oh,
and she's crabbing hard.
Yeah.
And then he turns in the corner. It's like, oh, you wanted to turn? Sure, but not that way.
Yeah, Jonathan Schwartz's Hot Wheels machine's got its tires sticking up over the fender. Obviously, hopefully they have a fast repair. If not, his race will be done for the evening. Trying to see some of these cars. Anybody got some serious damage going on? Let's see. Jonathan Crane's machine, GoPro machine, looks pretty beat up. Nathan Nickerson's front end looks pretty bashed in. 64 Christopher Hamilton, his tires hanging out the wheel well. Let's see. Kelly Pointer, actually all looks okay. Carl Hanwerk just escaped that mess. Kevin Foster's machine just looks like he was pushing somebody a lot.
Yeah, it looks like your leaders there. Everybody's got a fairly clean machine there up front.
Yeah,
I mean, some scuffs and scrapes, and these guys are just like
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, top 7 look all right. The rest of everybody else need some help. Help me, baby Jesus. Oh yeah, shorten that thing up.
Well, let's see. What about the 3 in pit lane that may be towing? You want to go ask and see if they're towing or if they're done, if they have fast repairs?
Yeah, they just asked about that. Give them the opportunity to get back on the track. We have 7 laps. There's 6 minutes remaining.
We got to do 4 laps. So do we want to shorten it or?
I don't know. You'd have to ask Carl, to be honest.
Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, Jimmy. Well, we got that attempted.
All right, well, we are down to 5 minutes remaining. Lights are off on the pace car.
It will be close. I think we'll get the final lap in if they don't have another caution.
Yeah, so we really got to pay close attention here. Ladies and gentlemen, is definitely down to the wire event and probably not the last one. Should turn off should put just admin cautions only and just let them Keep on going.
I don't think you can change it after the fact.
Probably not.
That would
That'd be
nice.
fun though. Just turn them on and off when you want. Like no cautions. Clear cautions. Gonna be good. This is gonna be crazy. I wonder who's watching the time, or if they're just watching laps remaining. Because it's so
I
close.
mean, they're 4 minutes, and if we go, it's going to go green with about 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I think they'll get to start the final one. I think it'll give you that.
They have to go green. If they do not go green,
Lights are off the pace car. She's going green.
oh yeah, no, I'm saying it's gonna be so close.
Yeah.
Laps are 52 seconds. That's 8 seconds.
Looks like Van Western just caught back up with the field.
It's gonna be so close. Can they keep it green?
And Crockett's
Can
like,
we
I didn't
get
want to
the
be
show?
here.
Green flag, green flag.
Matt Crockett out front tonight here in the number 10. And Aaron Smith in the back. Kevin Foster, Carl Handwork, Kelly Pointer. Everybody wants to get to the front. Watch the clock, gentlemen. Watch the clock.
Yep, keep an eye on it. 3 minutes to go. 3 laps to go. It should work out. It's going to be
Kevin Foster looking
very,
down at
very
the inside
close.
of Matt Crockett. Carl, not sure where to go. Oh, no. Brandon looking down at the inside. Too early. Don't make the move yet. Keep it green.
Yep. Final lap, fine, guys, but I can't cancel a yellow flag, can you?
No.
Okay.
We'll have 2 laps to go this time by. We are good to make it to the checkered flag. We just need to make 1 more lap. Carl Handwork looking down to the inside, heading down to turn number 1. Looking to go 3 wide with Kevin Foster, but that's not the move to make right now. Looking to the inside, Kevin Foster and Matt Crockett bump. The 18 of Carl Handwork right on that back bumper, looking to draft.
It looks like
Kevin
Aaron says
Foster.
nobody's going underneath me.
Trying
Come on,
to protect
guys.
that
Couple more
inside. There
corners.
goes Kevin Foster. 4 wide. Need to get through one more corner and cross the start finish line. Nope, there goes Kevin Foster in the wall. Race it to the line. Actually, it's gonna look like it's gonna be Aaron Smith, Carl Handwork, and then Johnson Schwartz.
Yeah, it's saying 3 laps to go. Now, I wonder if it's going to give a green-white checker. Does it do
It
one
says-
green-white checker at time?
I don't know.
It keeps going back and forth between 2 and 3 laps
The only
to
thing
go.
I can say is try to we can try to shorten the caution, but maybe get them back going. But there's only 1.
I'll hit the
minute
button.
remaining.
Did anything go through?
The only thing I say is the race will be extended for a green-white checkered finish. That's it. But I think your winner is gonna be Aaron Smith. We'll find out here. Oh, Kevin Foster's got a meatball. Matt Crockett's got a meatball. Ricky Renner's got a meatball. Dan Phelps got a black flag. Matt Crockett's still out there with a broke tire. Knowing the time's about to expire.
It'll be close. I think if they get across the line.
I don't know. They got.
Oh, it wouldn't be a
I don't
green-white
know.
checker because there's technically 3 laps to go. Because it
Yeah,
goes
that-
back a lap because I guess it's set up with heat racing rules.
Yep, and time's gonna expire here in 2 now.
Does Barney have the flag out?
No,
He does not.
time has expired. Let's see, just the caution or the start finish flag. Here they finished. What's it gonna go? Still says yellow.
Huh?
The lights are off on the pace car.
Maybe we get this in.
I think that would know.
I think it'll throw the. I think this is going to be a race to the line from the pit.
About it, I think. Showing Aaron Smith, Matt Crockett, Joe Thomas right now with Brandon, Carl, Nathan, Kelly, Chris, Josh, Jonathan, John Crane, Dave Tilford, Kevin Foster. These always confuse me when you run out of time.
Because I swear it seems like iRacing doesn't do the same solution.
It's like it's never
twice
like
in a row.
it's never normal. Like, obviously, we had enough time. If this thing goes back to green, yeah, Matt Crocker gonna get eaten up. He got no right front tire.
I mean, I'm still seeing a yellow out of Barney here. As they come around, I mean, because if this is the end, he'll swap out, or he'll throw the...
Nope, they're coming out of 3. Should be closing
Yeah, there's
up.
green. I think we're going to get one lap.
Yeah, Matt Crocker gonna go down pit lane. Try to do what it needed to do. Let's go back, see
Green
if
flag,
the
green
green
flag.
flag is out.
We'll get one final lap in here.
It says 2 laps to go. We'll see what happens here. These drivers will need to battle here towards the end.
Ooh.
2 laps to go.
Aaron's going to wind up being a sitting duck. Choo-choo, here comes the freight train. But does he have enough to keep him off for the whole time?
I don't know. He's got
Half a second.
He's trying to break the draft.
4/10.
Oh, Hammer's looking to move down to the inside.
3/10.
Carl's gonna go to the outside.
2/10.
26. Look to the inside. Look to the inside.
It's
Down
going
to
to
the
be close to the
inside.
line. It's a 10th. And it looks like Aaron takes it home.
Aaron Smith will be your king of core. Then
And
Brandon
destruction.
Dominguez, Joe Thomas, Carl Hankworth,
Oh!
Kelly Pointer, Jonathan
He
Schwartz,
almost took out Kelly with the reverse entry.
Nathan Nickerson, Josh Van Westen, Christopher Hamilton, John Crane, Dave Tilford, Matt Crockett, Dan Phelps, Kevin Foster, and Ricky Renner.
Yeah, let's roll up this here. And let's see, is Mr. Joe Thomas in here? Let's make sure that the results match what I kind of...
Get the iRacing.
Yeah,
Hold on.
according to iRacing, it's Aaron, Brandon, Joe.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Well, we'll pull Joe in here real quick like. Oh, yeah. Where did he go? Joe, this is John and Jimmy in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, coming up there, were you confident at all? You think you had going to be able to catch Aaron at the end, or?
Oh, I didn't have a plan. I just full throttle and feather it through the corners, and then hope that the drafting partners all behind me and Aaron didn't catch up to us.
Well, coming home third tonight, congratulations. We had to try to shorten some of those cautions. I know it probably did some wonky things with iRacing, but we did manage to get the full length in.
Yeah, that was a little surprised that they let us go beyond the clock, but that's the first time I've ever seen that. But it all worked out.
It did. Any shout-outs you got before we let you go?
Just first interview, I'll shout out the 2 logos I ended up running, and one was Operation Motorsport. and they're a nonprofit that helps veterans get into motorsports, and mostly working with road teams like with IMSA and SRO, and that's one stepping stone I used to get into with the Random Vandals. Is one of the Opmo guys was working with them, and I asked them, "Hey, just out of curiosity, you looking for a truck driver?" And so far so good. And then Pinos for Vets, they got a shout out at the championship for Xfinity from Carl. And go to pinosforvets.com. They help they fundraise via pinup calendars. The pinups are veterans themselves, and the calendars help raise funds for medical equipment at VA and other hospitals, and also get sent out in care packages for the active duty troops.
Well, it sounds like a worthy cause, and congratulations on the podium tonight.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
All right, well, congratulations. We will catch you later. All right, so that was third. Let's bring in Brandon here. Brandon, this is John and Jimmy in the booth. You get a copy.
Hey, I got y'all. How y'all doing?
Doing all right. Jimmy, you want to take this one?
Hey, Brandon. Hey, exciting out there. One interesting race. Obviously, you guys had your fair share. The draft looked like something, out of a cartoon where you can come back from like 10 spots to take the lead. It was just nothing but pure excitement up here in the booth, watching everybody battling back and forth. I know the crashes probably got a little old after a while, but either way, you guys had a one heck of a battle. Did you have something for Aaron at the end, or you just didn't quite have that run for that final lap?
I kept trying to just sniff a little bit of the draft to try to get him, and he was doing a good job of just not keeping it consistent there to get that at the end. But honestly, I kind of looked at this whole thing as like I'm one of the last ones to get in here, so I was kind of playing house cash, and just kept trying to chip forward, and it worked out. I watching practice, you knew that there was going to be a lot of incidents out there, just with how quick you're catching everybody. So I was just trying to kind of just be patient the whole way, and it somehow worked out. I don't even know how I wound up second there in the end, but I'll take it for sure.
Yeah, sometimes little lady luck is always good to have on your side. It might put you in the right position. You don't. I don't know if you're like me. You run some officials out there, and you wonder where all these bad racers have come from. But it's everybody just thinking they know how to race, and they don't quite know the rules or how the car handles. And I think that's what you kind of seen a lot here tonight, where the car had a lot of downforce and one heck of a draft, but it's not something we race every day. But either way, you end up with a second place finish here for the King of Core Championship. So only one spot separated you from actually being the overall King of Core for until the next series of King of Core races. But want to congratulate you on the second place and give you a little bit of time for any shouts you might have on that number 26.
Man, I'm still kind of just a little surprised that I'm up here, and after all of like one season of GT3 racing, but I'll take it. But yeah, I mean, I'm just thankful for everybody that runs the league and runs these events. Everybody that like y'all that are doing the broadcast. I've done the broadcast side of this stuff before. I know it's fun, but it takes time, and I think it's pretty thankless. So thank you for doing all that, and it's just kind of me. Like I don't really have any teammates or anything, but everybody that I run with in the GT3 side in the league, and also just kind of in that general voice chat that we have, it's always a good time in there. So just thanks for everybody for making this a good group to run with, and really been happy running these core races, and looking forward to 2025.
Well, you might say you might not have any teammates, but you got a whole league of teammates, and we're all out there to help each other. And it's just kind of what we do. And I appreciate the shouts for broadcasting, and especially from another fellow broadcaster. So again, congratulations on that second place, and we'll let you go celebrate with your friends and family.
All right, sounds good. Happy holidays, y'all.
You too.
All right, that was Brandon there in second, and shocker, it's Aaron. Aaron, it's John and Jimmy. You got a copy.
Yeah, I've got you.
So, there at the end, I know it was a little weird with the trying to shorten it up to get them all in there. Looks like you had a little bit of damage coming up to the start there. So how was it from your point of view? Just chaos, or?
Oh yeah, like there was all sorts of chaos, people crashing everywhere and everything. That wreck that I was involved in was probably the best case scenario for me because it knocked I think it was the right front wheel on like just the right angle to where my car would turn really well to the left with new tires. So once I got those new tires on, I started cutting through the field. I didn't have any problems with the car getting tight after that, and I kept it that way, and I was able to keep the lead there.
Oh yeah, the magic. What was I called it one time at the Nürburgring? Oh yeah, the wall alignment.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Let me hit the
so-
wall quick.
hey, it bites you sometimes, but every once in a while, iRacing's like, you know what? Here's your extra half a degree of camber. Do with it as you will.
Yeah, I mean, in a fixed setup race, you can ask for much more.
Well, you know, the first oval race you didn't get to take home the win, but looked like tonight you were playing around with the draft, getting runs everywhere that you seemed like you wanted them.
Yeah, I was expecting a lot more chaos with these cars, to be honest with you. Like, we had some really good racing, a few short runs here and there, and yeah, I'm glad we got that last little run there for me to kind of cement my lead.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how it let us do a green flag lap past time, but it
I don't
did.
know.
So
That's iRacing.
I was sitting there hammering the -1 pace lap button just over and over, going, "Come on, just let it do something." So, any shout outs you want to give out before we let you go enjoy the win and another? Is it another King of Core for you, or is this the first?
I think this is the first. I don't know if I've
Yeah.
competed in any of the other ones.
So you got King of the Road. That was
It's been a long. It's been a long time coming, as a lot of us have chased that yellow machine and your lack of graphics around a lot of these tracks. So just from on my side of the house, there, Aaron is just want to say congratulations. It's well deserved. Tonight was a hard fought battle, and a lot of drafting up front and being in the right spot at the right time. A little bit of lady luck definitely landed to that win tonight.
Yeah, can't complain about that golden horseshoe. But yeah, I'd like to thank all the folks at Core for putting these races on and giving me two of the three crowns tonight. I'll certainly take those. Wish I could have gotten all three, but that'll have to wait until next time. But I'd like to thank y'all for broadcasting, all the folks for watching, and I'm looking forward to getting back at it whenever I show up next.
Yeah, I really appreciate it, Aaron. I can't wait to see you back on the track again. And good luck and congratulations.
10-4. Happy New Year.
You too.
Oh, yeah, it is New Year's now, isn't it?
Almost.
All
It's
right.
getting there.
Well, let's run down the official results here real quick. Aaron Smith taking home the win. Brandon in second. Joe in third. Carl in fourth. Kelly Pointer in fifth. Jonathan Schwartz in sixth. Nathan Nickerson in seventh. Josh Van Westen in eighth. Christopher Hamilton in ninth. John Crane in 10th. Dave Tilford in 11th. Matt Crockett in 12th. Kevin Foster in 13th. Dan Phelps in 14th. And Ricky Renner in 15th. So from everyone here at Core, that is our King of Core playoff series. A nice, how long is this one here tonight? A 4-hour broadcast.
Hey, I
Yay.
mean, you can ask for a better group. Who sits here for 4 hours and then make sure that the friends and family can watch what we're doing. We do. So CRN has everybody's back. Not only Core, but all the other leagues that we support. And if you're still watching this after 4 hours, please hit that thumbs up. We really appreciate the support. But I'm looking to the next one. John, you got anything else? We'll send them out of here.
No, I guess it'll be beginning of next year should be the next Core broadcast. And I'll catch y'all on GT. And Jimmy, you've got Xfinity. And yeah, should be a fun one.
Yeah, definitely a lot of good broadcasts coming up. So stay tuned. Watch out for that bell. And we'll see you next year. Happy New Year.
See ya.